Can you hear me now? At all? Alright. Nothing like technical issues. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to it. Can you hear me now? I can hear you. Can you hear me? No. Adam Mac, what's happening, my friend? Ahoy, my friend. All right. No worries, not a problem at all, man. How you doing today? Awesome. Good to hear. There you go. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Okay. Oh, hold on. I got a couple buttons to click here, I think. Okay. Try saying something now.
Hello, chat. Hello.
All right. Can everybody hear Finch? Let me know.
Let me actually, let me get chat open so I can actually hear or see what everybody's saying real quick.
No worries at all, my friend. All right. Well, welcome to it today, everybody. We got a little bit of a different stream today. We're going to be changing things up a little. So there is a link in chat to my brand new Discord server. Anybody is welcome to pop on in. When you do, I'll get you assigned a member role, and once you've got that role, you'll be able to see the live stream voice chat, and you are welcome to jump into voice chat and hang out with us in live stream, ask questions, be a general nuisance, whatever you feel like doing.
Oh yeah, I always love a good nuisance.
Absolutely, it's a good time. So, why are you always going to sleep when I'm streaming is the better question there, Skang. That's what you got to ask yourself. Good morning, my friend. How you doing? Appreciate you coming by, hanging out. Feel free to crash out whenever.
Well, we got in the chat. We got a few people. Gosh.
The usual suspects, really.
The usual suspects. Yeah. Recognize many of these names.
Yeah. So, anybody who's not familiar with Evolved Finch, he was on one of my Wednesday live streams probably 2 months ago, and then
I was on a couple of them actually.
Yeah, I think you were on a couple, and then he was on Beeblebum's Base Tours, not this most recent one, but the one before. He did the pirate ship that to this day, that is one of the most alive builds I think I've ever seen. One of those builds that just looks like it's ready to take flight.
That really makes me feel good, because that was the whole purpose of it, and so just knowing that I got that point across.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Did a great job with it, my friend. So yeah, you were saying to me that you were looking to just get some more motivation, get back in building, and
oh yeah, absolutely. Just because I kind of fell out of it just because they hadn't really had any new updates.
Yeah.
Recently, and I had done all the Redux expeditions, and
he was at UD, Joe. He did a UD build. He also did the monkey skeleton build. Both are his. At UD, he did the one with the laboratory down below that was doing some sort of surgery on some sort of creature or creation of pipes.
Lobotomy.
Yeah. That's what it was. It was the lobotomy. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, he did both, Joe. Good memory.
Yeah, JJ was the one I picked up on. Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah, yep, Joe.
Mostly because I think he's got a very memorable icon.
He does, yes. He definitely does. Yeah. So, yeah, anybody welcome to pop into the Discord, join us in voice chat. I don't really see any other content creators that do this sort of thing, and so I don't know if it's because they've done it and it didn't work, or what have you, but I'm a big fan of making my own mistakes. So we're going to try it out and we're going to see how it goes. And until it goes sideways on me, this is kind of my plan. When I'm streaming, I'm going to be in voice chat, and anybody's welcome to just come hang out.
The more the merrier.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you said you were putting together a car engine there, Finch?
I am, for just a little micro build truck that I'm doing, but you're gonna be able to sit in it and look out the window, and the engine is also exposed.
Okay.
So I think it's coming along quite nice. I can actually send you a photo really quick if you'd like, but
yeah, if you want to drop it in the...
Yeah, I'll drop it. You know what? I'll drop it in the new server. That'll be a good chance for me to some content out there.
Oh, Skang, I'm sorry about that. I gotta look into that setting then. Hold on. I gotta be a member for 10 minutes before you can join voice.
Oh!
Well, that kind of kills the whole...
Wait, why did I have to? Oh, because you know what? I accepted the invite, and then 10 minutes later, while I was making coffee, I joined.
I think so, yep.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Wait, what?
Alright, let's see if... Smash, Skang, let me know if you can see the voice chat channel. Wolfheart, what's happening, man? Appreciate you stopping by the Discord. Thanks a lot. So, for anybody coming by the Discord, I know, simply outrageous, Skag. You'd think I'd get my shit together at some point.
What's up, Skang?
So, let's see here.
And a quick question: what should I post? Like, not like the full build, but like the mock-ups. Well, not like the mock-ups, but like the photos I take of Blender.
Gotcha. You can drop those. You know, yeah, just drop it in the community builds channel. I had thought about making a separate Blender channel, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna put it all in the builds channel. We're all builders. We're all just working with different tools. So
Yep.
absolutely,
No,
I
I
just
appreciate not doing the separate but equal.
Yeah.
Take on it.
Okay, Joe, don't start timing people out. Come on. So, yeah, I've got, if you guys just look through the Discord, all the channels are pretty self-explanatory. I've also got a little blurb at the top of each channel to kind of tell you a bit more about what it's there for. And then, we've got some chips, and Adam Maxman posted some sweet multi-tool pics. I threw up what ship pics I had, and I think Adam's added a few there as well. And then there is a live stream redeems channel that'll have a link to a Google Doc with all the different, I think I'm sitting at 24 programmed sound bites for you guys to redeem during live streams. There are 3 of them that are a bit more expensive than the others. That's because they're a bit longer than the others. So they've got...
You already know I'm going to be buying all of them.
Feel free, my friend. That's what they're there for.
I know, right? I'm like, and is this yours, or is this
Yeah, these are all sound bites I've recorded from my favorite shows, movies, what have you.
Okay.
And so just me being silly and not really knowing a whole lot about copyright law, I figured I'd just get around it by recording them myself.
Was something about like
Delta One, what's happening, man?
I know when it comes to books, it's like 3 words. Every 3 words can't say the same thing. something like that. So I don't know how it goes with YouTube, but
I am not sure, so I just figured I'd be on the safe side and just record them all myself. So it's mostly just silliness. That's what we try to do around here. It's no point in being serious all the time. Have some fun, be silly with it.
alrighty, and I went ahead and posted those photos for you in the community builds.
Okay, so now this is basically what it looks like in Blender.
Yes, this is what it looks like in Blender.
Okay.
And essentially, like, it's kind of hard to tell some of the aspects of it because I do wish some of the aspects of it were like more colored. And you can color the objects, but the problem is if you color the objects in Blender, you don't uncolor them, right, or set them to the right color that you want. They're gonna be random colors in the, even if it's just to tell what's the difference between an object and another object. So I usually just put everything together and then I'll start coloring it as I go along.
Okay, gotcha.
What needs to be what needs to be not what. But the interesting thing about this build is the majority of the parts that you're actually seeing there, aside from the engine, I would say, but even parts of the engine, are all those decoration. If you go into the decoration tab, it's the like all the industrial stuff.
Yeah, I was noticing that. You got like the wagon, and you've got the spark plugs, and
2 wagons together on the back, and then I had the wagon on the front, and that creates like the full chassis of the car.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was just getting kind of creative with it, and that engine, man, I was just really playing around with the piping. And what you can't tell with some of that is that some of those are actually bubble ducts.
Oh, okay, nice. That'll be a good look.
So the bubble ducts will actually look like that they're flowing into where the steam is coming out of.
Okay, like it's a water cooled type.
Like it's a water cooled type thing, right?
Okay, very nice.
So I want this to be like sort of retro, but also sort of futuristic.
Okay, I'm following you. Yeah.
I'm doing rust on a lot of stuff, using a lot of the rusty parts. But that engine will be exposed and will be kind of beefed out. I mean, as you saw, it was an 8-cylinder engine, so
yeah. Okay, I'm following.
I wanted to make this like a big car, like, but that could like look like it would zoom off.
Nice. Okay, yeah. With having the engine exposed, I think that'll definitely give you that look too.
Yeah, and I like the hot rod aspect of it. Like
nice.
like I'm trying to think of what the model car is that they usually do that on, but
I'm not much of a gearhead. I would not be able to tell you.
Oh no, man! I love cars, Top Gear, all that, man. I'm all about it. I don't know parts of cars, but I know statistics of cars.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see what you're saying. What is that? Oh shit, it's going the wrong way. Okay.
So what are you in the process of doing at the moment?
Right now I am building at the TriChive. I don't know if you've seen any of my recent streams, but actually Skeg Biscuit found a planet that is probably one of the most unique planets I think I've ever seen. Just from a proc gen standpoint, pretty much.
Yeah, I was looking at the background, like what you have going on in the planet, what I can see.
Yeah.
And it looks very interesting with the colors and everything, because I'm seeing lots of like reds and oranges, but then like patches of like black and blues and.
Yeah, it's an interesting planet, and everything I find on this planet you find in threes.
Really?
There's a lot of it.
What's the example?
Like any sort of, like, if you find an abandoned building, look around. Within a couple hundred there's going to be at least 2 more, not abandoned buildings, but 2 more structures. And I found cargo drops. Every cargo drop I found is a 3. We've got 3 of them within about 100 And then Skeng found this here, which is 3 archives right next to each other. And
3 is a good lucky number.
I think it is, yeah.
It's a good. There's so many uses for the number 3. I can't think of any, but but I know it's an important number.
It is, yeah. Well, and since they're all within about 500 U of each other, I figured I'd, of course, you know me, I build a little story around them. So the three archives are gonna be defending themselves against a void battleship as it comes in.
Very nice. So is that what you're working on now? Is the battleship or the archive?
I'm working on the archives right now. The gun turret's at the top of the archives.
Gotcha.
So, no, that's not how I want that rotated. I want it side. That's right, okay.
Gang Biscuit said it's not even the best planet there.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, Tandem Sanctificati is also another planet in the system that's super weird. It's got a lot of crazy. I mean, I think it's probably actually one of the nicer lushes I found. I think that's a good idea, Skang. Let's take a little field trip.
What system is this in?
This is in the name of the system is Galaxy. I believe this is Euclid. I'm 90% sure. Let me double check though.
Oh no,
I
get
get into
space.
space.
See how long it's been since I played.
They're called galaxies, man. That's what I'm here for, to help out. All right. Hey, thanks for grabbing that link to Wolfheart there, Joe. Yeah, if anybody's not subbed to Wolfheart, go check him out. He's been streaming more lately. He doesn't stream with a mic, but you don't really need it when you're building. Everybody knows. Everybody can kind of figure out what you got going on, and Wolfheart streams are always good. To see pieces used in unique ways, he's definitely good at that. Okay, Skeng says, oh, it's an Isotam. It's 3K and change from Isotam's core. Yeah.
It seems to just be the place to be, Brain.
It does, yeah, definitely.
I don't know why.
So,
I do
yeah.
know that there are unique, like, galaxies or whatever, but I didn't think Isentam was, like, that special.
Well, I've been running around.
I guess there's a few.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of fun stuff being found in Isotam, but I mean, you see fun stuff being posted all the time. I've personally been finding a lot of fun stuff in Hickenpov myself lately.
And where?
Hickenpov. It's, I think, 99 maybe.
Oh.
And yeah, that's
I've never even heard of.
That's the galaxy I found the colliding planets in. And Joe's.
I have to find one of those.
Yeah, it was at the very top of my bucket list. I was so happy when I found it. And
I'm trying to think of what I still have on my bucket list for No Man's Sky. Probably finding, well, maybe what you're going to right now, which would be what appears to be a very Earth-like planet, because usually the Earth-like planets that come on still have these very alien vibes to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want one that's just pure forestry.
Yeah.
Without the alien plants.
This one is one of those super mountainous planets.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, one of those just massive friggin' valleys. But since it's also an Earth-like lush, you get some sweet views as you get down into the valleys. What did I find here?
Now, I know lush can have weather.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have any specific weather? Because I came across a planet one time where I swear to you, Venner, I think I still have it, where it rained, but it wasn't a heat rain. It was just rain.
Yeah. Well, and
I've never come across that before.
I ran across two, maybe three of what I like to call lush with fake storms. So you'll get the alert from Suit Lady, storm rolling in, and the storm will roll in. but your hazard protection won't deplete. Nothing. So you've got everything of a
Well, because the
storm with
temperature doesn't
except the
change, right?
damage. It's
Yeah.
it, well, and it's not even just the temperature not changing. The temperature will change. The
Oh,
temperature
well.
will drop. Yeah, yeah, and it's
Okay.
every part or rise depending on the type of fake storms. But it's every
Oh.
part of a stormy planet. It's just you don't take damage.
Oh.
So this is freaking nuts here. What did you find here, Skang? This is I remember. I came and visited
Why?
this on stream. Okay. Yeah, this
What
place.
the world? I'm literally looking at this and all I see is just this like hole in the ground, like cute little beach at the bottom, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, this is
It's like a lagoon.
and it's at the
Okay, not
bottom
really a lagoon.
of one of those big freaking
What?
chasms too. So
I never.
yeah, the caves on this planet are absolutely bananas. Yeah, the caves on this planet are nuts. So I might be my next live stream build. Cause yeah, these are just massive. And of course it's got the little flying saucer creatures.
Oh yeah, those are so adorable.
Those are cool. Those are lots of fun. Oh, nice little table glitch stack here, Skang. That's cool with the sphere generator. Ooh, I thought you'd. For a second there, I thought you'd put the wires in there, Skang, and it was just gonna. That ball was just gonna sit there and spin for me. That would be nice. But yeah, this whole planet is just absolutely like that. Other one's all about threes. This planet's all about the crazy ass caves, and the caves are absolutely crazy. Like you could see down there. So yeah, this is rapidly becoming one of my
rocks everywhere. I just see and lots of forestry, like I was talking about. Like this is more what I was talking about. It's not quite what I was looking for, but
oh yeah,
close to it.
This planet.
But this is a little bit more whimsical, and I love it.
Yeah, this is a fun planet for sure. I'm gonna learn me something.
Yeah, I do think it's funny the planets with the floating rocks, because every time I see those, I just immediately think of Avatar.
Oh yeah, okay.
With the blue people,
I'm
talking about.
Yep.
And the floating. I don't know why. I just think of that every time, and I'm like, I really want to decorate one of those like vines.
See, whenever I see the floating rocks, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get those supported. That doesn't look right.
It's my second thought.
Yeah. I gotta build like a crane or something, lifting those somewhere.
Funny.
But yeah, I haven't spent a whole lot of time on the other planets in this system, but these two are both just absolutely crazy. With the caves on this one and triplets on the other one. Hey Joe.
I like that you match your ship, by the way. That is very nice.
Yeah, this is my legacy saves. So this this is my second creative save. So but I usually have the same avatar on all my saves. So Monkey Pony's got a build here, Skang. Okay. You know what? While we're here, let's check that out. Monkey Pony does good work. Do a little sidetrack to the stream here today. Call it an audible.
See, I think I'm just gonna start doing some micro builds
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
called.
That's basically what this is. Just if I'm doing just a truck and I'm not
Mhm.
really doing a story around it or anything, I just consider that a micro build.
Yeah. Oh, is it not letting me? There we go. Okay. All right. The channel that I'm in, Joe, actually is called Streaming. You should be able to see it. Did I? That.
Oh, is JoJ joining us? Perfect.
Yep. Let's see. I think.
The crane lifting the boulder was ingenious. I thought the same thing, JoJ. I'm like,
I was really happy with that. It came out looking good, and it used a whole bunch of different
you
pieces.
actually did that?
Yeah, I did it at my Attack of the SS Aguan build. I did that probably a year ago, and at the time when I did it,
Yeah.
yeah, when I did
I'll
it
have to
at the
check that out.
time, I used every build piece available. So I believe there was
Ooh.
682 available to builders at the time, and so I used every single one in the build
Wow.
somewhere. And so the
That's like a
crane,
challenge. That's
yeah,
like it should be like a YouTube challenge. Like
I
use
got to
every
challenge myself. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, I wanted to
That's awesome.
challenge myself to do that, and it came out really good. And that crane was a great way to burn through. I used probably 50 different pieces in that crane, so it was a great way to burn through my Excel spreadsheet.
Oh, the rainbows. All the different atmospheric effects they got on this planet.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Adam, I'm in the live stream. Hold on. I just realized I got
Is
the
it locked maybe? I did see a
terms.
lock.
Well, no, I gave just members access to it, and I don't. And Joe and Adam are a couple of the guys that came over early and helped me get things set up, and they don't have the member roles. So I gotta tweak that. Okay, you guys should be able to see that streaming channel now. If you can't, let me know. A third Paradise Planet, not as interesting though. And a monochrome once, gang. Yeah, this is definitely a crazy system. Christopher, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Appreciate you stopping by, man. Let's see here. We're gonna start pulsing that way. Just getting in here, Christopher. I just started up a Discord. So that's where I'm at in voice chat. You're more than welcome to hop in, and if you want to join in on voice chat, you're welcome to.
Sorry if I go quiet every now and then. I'm just thinking about what I want to add to this build. Right now I'm trying to figure out what I want to put in the trailer of it, like the back of it.
Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, well, it's got to be carrying stuff if it's a truck.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I was like, my first thought, I kind of giggled. I don't know if you heard it, but I had a thought. I was like, what if I just threw the, sized up a little bit and threw the what is it, the Leviathan, like frigate calf or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah, the space calves.
The space calves, yeah.
Yeah.
And just throw one of those in there like it was transporting like some whale or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to give it some kind of story as to like where it might be going, why it's broken down.
Well, it's carrying a menagerie somewhere, and it's got to get repaired before the animals run out of food.
Maybe that's
there you go. Something like that.
I should maybe
pony.
build some. I do those weird dark builds, so maybe I should do. Oh,
that's
I see
nice.
Someone did some chains.
Yeah.
I like this.
This is a non-blender build too.
No.
Yeah, Monkey Pony did this, and I think Monkey Pony's on PS. I think. Well, I mean, you just blow the mountain out and put it back with your terrain manipulator.
Oh yeah.
And I think he might have done this pre-Frontiers even. I'm not 100%.
Oh, so it might have. Okay.
But so he did it back.
Great. This looks like ancient, like an ancient ruin almost,
It
but
does.
it's futuristic.
And, and then he built his own little settlement right out here. I like
Oh,
that.
the tower in the back.
Yeah, yeah. He's got the tower in the back with that super sweet rope bridge. He did a
Yes, I
fantastic
was just
job
looking at that.
with
What
that
in the
rope bridge.
world? This gives me like Indiana Jones meets King Kong vibes.
Hell yeah, absolutely. That's a perfect way to put it. Yep.
And even went and made a little settlement.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, yeah, let's go in on that bridge because I really want to see that.
Yeah, made out of those access ramps.
Is
Great
that what it
job.
is?
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
it
yeah,
is.
I
It's
see
the
that
access
now.
ramps. Yep.
Oh my gosh, such a perfect curve.
It is. Yeah, that curve is spot on, and I mean, you could see he
The weight
wasn't
of it looks right where it
quite.
should be.
Yeah, he wasn't quite spot on, and so he made up the distance with the stairs, but still, it
Nice.
works great. I like the little grass along the bottom, like it's starting to get overgrown.
See, I didn't even notice the stairs when you said something, but the fact that that is he used the whatchamacallit, the flaming barrel again to like
Mm-hmm.
not again. Say again because like I guess a lot of people use that now, but it's just such a unique way to use it as like a tower,
Beacon.
like or like a pyre.
Yeah, yeah, like a little signal beacon.
Yeah,
Almost, yeah.
that's literally accessible via a swinging bridge or whatever. Not swinging bridge, but
Ooh, and I
I gotta
like
drink more coffee. I'm tired.
16-sided circle of fireplaces here. Very nice. With the barrels in the middle. So you still get the smoke and the flame. And that purple doesn't distract too much. Those damn purple fireplaces.
Wow. I'm gonna give this the good old Owen Wilson. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice. Yeah, Monkey Pony did a great job with this. Yeah, I think he posted pics at Beeb's servers when he was done, but yeah, he definitely. Ooh, I like that. The
That's very
stool,
smooth.
the stool with the walk on top of it. That's a nice look for like a little brazier almost. Like a little burning. That's nice.
Oh, I see what he did there. Okay.
That's cool. Very nice. All right, let's see here. Sorry, I didn't see you jump into the server there, Delta. I got, there we go. Got your perms updated. Yeah. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. Yes, indeed, Joe.
I was just thinking, what does that remind me?
Yep. Yes, indeed. Oh, and that's nice on the roof. Okay, very cool. Yeah, Monkey Pony did a really good job. Wow, this is a nice shot here. Hold on. I'm gonna be able to get the shot before I pancake into the water. Because I'm in photo mode in multiplayer. So my ship's still moving away. There we go. Gotta get it with the rainbow. Yeah. Alright. I'm crashing into trees. Alright.
What's funny is the stream is always a little bit behind from what I hear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
that's
like to
gonna
watch
be a
this
little weird.
and see what you're doing. And it's just funny because I'll hear you say like I'm crashing into the water. I'm like, what's he talking about? And then all of a sudden, 5 seconds later,
That's what it was. Oh, look
goes
under the
by.
stairs. Okay, hold on. Where are we at? No. There we go. No. The watchtower. That's what we're looking for. There we are. Let's come in for a minute. Whoa. I thought there was going to be a landing there. There was not. What does he... Ooh, dude. That's awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. I think that's probably... Yeah, that's probably my favorite base teleporter ever. I think so. That's so cool. That
Wait, what?
is so cool. And he's got it wired to a proxy switch. Yeah, he's got it all wired into a proxy switch.
How is it angled so perfectly, though?
Yeah, he's got
You
that
said this
angled.
was the blender build, right?
This is not a blender build. No, no Monkey Ponies on PS.
This is when I start to get really like. Because I'll be honest, some of the, like, I think I've mentioned this before on here, but the wiring and stuff like that, it's very difficult to do in Blender. You have to basically not do it in Blender and then plan out what you're gonna do beforehand, and figure out how it's all gonna wire up, and then go in game and test it and wire it up. But this is just
super creative.
immaculate.
Yeah, super creative. And yeah, all the lines are just perfectly clean. Super clean.
Even the green lightings going around it from the doors makes it seem like it's like almost like this magical but futuristic mirror.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're almost like traveling through. I don't know.
It's, yeah, really nice. Okay. I gotta see what's here. Oops. I can't help it. Caves. Yapanisha Shamachin, what's going on, man? Yeah, that is super cool. Yeah, super creative by Monkey Pony there. Yeah. Ooh, whoa, holy shit. This just is deep right away. Holy crap, dude. That's nice. Yeah, just right off the land, it's immediately down to like 30U almost. Depth. That's yeah. I honestly don't know which one of these planets is my favorite, Skang. I really don't. It's tough to say. I mean, as far as like topography and stuff, this one's better. But as far as just like pure crazy in-game structures, Universe Erythraean has it beat. But
I'm kind of stuck between the two. I'd want to build on both of them.
I would, yeah. They're both really nice, yeah. And man, these two are almost colliding over here that we got. I hadn't noticed with the TriChive build. It's almost running into this other planet. They're pretty close. Oh, damn traitor. Leave me alone. Always got bullshit to sell. Very deep water, yep. Some of us don't test it till it's finished. Yeah, I know, Joe. I'm right there with you. No, I guess it was just the angle I was coming in at these two planets from that they're not really about to collide. Okay. There we go.
Oh, it did look like that, though, didn't
It did look like it, yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one there, Adam Mac. Yeah, me too. When I'm in deep water like that, I'm always, yeah, listen to dead and 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 can't help it. Skang Tenebrous Erythraean means dark reddish red sea, is also called the Erythraean Sea. Okay. Tagnum Sanctificati is the last paradise. The other's so boring you don't remember the name. All right. Can't blame you there. Yeah. I mean, if it's it's boring. Why bother? These two are more than worth a visit to this system. These two planets. They are both fantastic.
So are all the wooden pieces just your like sort of scaffolding so you can travel easily between?
It was my scaffolding for setting up the SRT bridges, and now I've got the bridges. I don't really need it. I just haven't bothered breaking it down yet.
And then what are you doing with the lights right here?
These I'm starting to set up my cannons, the same ones I've got on the first archive. So let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. Nope, not that one.
For your cannons, did you take any inspiration from my big boy that I had on my pirate ship?
I did. Yep.
Did you really? I was just
I
joking.
definitely no. I definitely did. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, anytime I see cannons, I'm always looking at them super close and seeing what people do. And so, yeah. Here, you said your stream's a little bit behind, but this is the cannons I've got set up on the tallest of the three archives. They're all slightly different levels, but I've got them set so that the light boxes on the inside,
Whoa.
when you hit a button, they light up 4 rows of red in a row, and then the top 2 rows are blue, and they stay lit. So basically, you hit a button, they charge up, and then they're ready to fire.
Okay, well, those are much cooler than my cannons.
Well, I extrapolated a bit, but yeah, I tend to go a bit hog wild with cannons in general. So I actually
So those are the I'm trying to think. What are the pillar parts?
they're the gas extractors.
Gas extractors. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Because when they're powered, they get a little bit of movement to them.
Right.
And so, yeah, that along with the wire hiders gives the whole gun a bit of movement when it's powered. So it looks like it's ready to go. Ready to start shooting. Somehow all these ended up.
Probably the like even though it's like in progress, it's thus far the best what do you call it, like tower build that I've seen.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, I've been
Where you build off of the pre-existing structure or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do enjoy building off in-game structures. So
Very good geometry in this. I always love good geometry and like symmetry with builds.
Skag. Oh, it's called Mundus Praetorius, the Forgotten, Neglected World. Don't. Oh yeah, no worries, Joe. Not a problem. More than welcome to. Glad you could catch a ride here at least and look around. There's lots of cool stuff to be seen here. So, I have. I've been looking. Currently, the Silver Industries home system is the Collision Planet system, but always looking for something more unique. I mean, that's tough to beat, but it is possible to beat. So.
Oh, I will go planet hunting for you. I can find you a planet if you give me the specifications.
Well,
I know exactly how to read each planet, like to know like what I'm getting.
Really, what I'd like a system that the entire system is able to support a stasis device and a fusion igniter farm. That's kind of what I've been looking around for. Because you could find systems, you could do one or the other. But a system that's got enough stuff to do both, I have yet to find.
Stasis devices?
Stasis device and fusion igniters are the two most lucrative craftable pieces in the game. They give you the most money when you craft them.
Mm.
And so that's why people set up farms. I mean, it's No Man's Sky.
Oh,
You
they
really
set it
don't
up
need
raw
money for them.
materials,
Yeah.
right?
You don't really need money. It's No Man's Sky. But I've always kind of liked building farms and farm systems and that sort of thing.
That's still been on my bucket list because I built a really nice one before and didn't quite come out how I wanted it, so I ended up not deleting it, but I just deleted it off of No Man's Sky. I still have the Blender file for it.
Mm-hmm.
Farms are just one of those things that I have a hard time doing because there's a certain fluidity that needs to go with them, in my opinion.
Yeah, for them to be to look right and be accessible. Yeah, they've got to
Accessible
make
is the right
sense.
word.
Yeah. I like farms that anybody could just stumble on them and be like, oh look, that's what they meant to do. I got to go here, here, and here, and then I've got the stuff I need to build this.
Right, and also very easily well, I'll say it's not directionally challenged.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like very easy to maneuver around in. Just so you can go in, collect, go in, collect, go in, collect to each biome or whatever. So.
Yep, just a bunch of different biodomes, and you need a few specific resources. Let me see. Let me pull up Assistant for No Man's Sky. All right, so yeah, you need all.
Oh, so what was that?
You need all three of the noble gases. You need, let's see here. Yeah, dioxide and phosphorus. Plants you can plant anywhere, but yeah, you need.
I love that you know that those are the noble gases. This took me right back to chemistry class.
I can't help it. I got a bachelor's in chemistry. It's.
Oh, that's awesome.
Driven into my brain.
I loved chemistry. It was actually one of my favorite subjects. Right after forensics, I took a forensics class.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, I enjoyed qualitative analysis or quantitative analysis. I like that a whole lot. Where basically I'd just go to class and they'd set a beaker down in front of us, and be like, "Tell us what's in this." yeah. And so you got to run acid-base extractions. And you got to run it through a centrifuge and see what comes out.
Oh, okay. I thought they just meant like they put something in front of you and told you to guess what's in it.
No.
I'm like, what is this? A Guess the Marbles game? What kind of class is that?
Yeah, that's the kind of classes I took. How many marbles are in this? No. And then you need ammonia, and uranium for the fusion igniters.
Okay.
So those are the four that you're, and pyrite as well for the fusion igniters. But yeah, if we could find the right system, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that would be okay. That'd be another good system too, Adam. Yeah, a system that's got a lot of good cooking ingredients. So like different kinds of milk, different kinds of eggs, a planet with honey on it.
Then you would need a planet with like striders or something.
Yeah, you need a planet with striders for sure. Planet with butterflies.
Ooh, striders and butterflies. Now that's a combo I've never seen.
Well, it wouldn't even need to be in the same planet. Same system would
right.
probably work. Yeah, just to set up like a cooking system.
So we're looking for more of a not lush but verdant.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I'll keep my eye out. For sure, and if I find anything, I'll.
Yeah, definitely drop me a DM, my friend.
I was gonna ask, but do you ever get caught up in your builds to where like you'll start looking at something that you really enjoyed building, and then you are almost distracted from the rest of the build.
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, because that's how I'm right. That's how I'm right now. Because I'm like, this engine just looks so good, and I'm like, I don't know what to do to beat it.
Where do I go from here? Damn it, is the
Where
question.
do I go from here? Exactly.
Yeah, that's definitely. Oh no, I want to face the other way. So yeah, that's definitely the. Yeah, I've had that several times. I've got this super cool little piece to the build, but I don't want the rest of the build to let it down.
Oh, I did want to talk to you though about speculation for new update. Did you want to
Oh,
maybe
that we
discuss
could
that a bit?
definitely we could definitely do that. I mean, that's the fun of the emojis that Sean tweets out. It's
Yeah.
speculation.
That's why I
So
was like really interested when you tweeted out the snowflake one, because I was like, a lot of
yeah.
people are guessing like biome changes, but I don't think it's going to be that.
Well, now you said to me yesterday something that I actually did want to follow up with you about because I'm not aware. What is a snowflake engine?
Oh, it's not the snowflake, and it's the snowdrop
Oh,
engine.
snowdrop engine. Okay.
Yeah, and what that is, I just found out about this a couple days ago. I didn't even know what it was a couple days ago. But then I saw a speculation video on YouTube, um, where it was talking about that there's this engine that is similar to Unreal 5, and it's very realistic, and apparently it's what the new Avatar game's going to be based on. And I was looking at some of the screenshots for just the quality effects of it, and it's so hyper realistic,
Interesting.
right?
So it would work really well for No Man's Sky.
It would work. It's like a pairing that's like a match made in heaven. So, and there's also been like some political stuff going on behind the scenes where they've been kind of hush hush, but there has been some communication, I believe, between the No Man's Sky people and people who make Snowdrop Engine.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, from what I saw in the YouTube video,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm speculating that it's gonna either be some sort of new, just full on revamp of the system, graphics overhaul, everything, because we've been long overdue for a graphics overhaul.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I think compared to certain other games that are out there, it doesn't look terrible, but it's not what it could be.
Uh huh.
You know, it's really effing good, but it's not quite there yet. It's at that like 98% mark. And I
Mm-hmm.
really want to see them get up to that 100% or 110% mark where I'm just like, I can't believe I'm playing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can't believe this is a game.
Right. Like it looks so real that you don't want to believe that it's even a game or anything. That's that immersion factor
That'd
that
be
I've been looking
cool.
for.
Well, and it might be a good chance for them to do it since they're probably already at least tweaking the graphics for VR.
And that's what I was also thinking. I was about to mention that was the fact that they're having to tweak the graphics for that. And aren't they putting on Steam Deck?
I believe so. I
At the
haven't
same time?
heard 100. That I see. I don't have a Steam Deck, and so
No, I
I'm
don't
not
either. I
up.
just try to keep up with what all they're putting it on, because that tells me like if we're going to be getting an update, if just they're going to be getting an update, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. So I mean, it would surprise me if they come out with it on Steam Deck, because I mean, if it runs on Switch, it'll run on Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If
So
not better.
yeah,
Um, what
but
I would really like to see though from the update is not only a new expedition, but um, just some basic fixes to like the story itself, connecting all the pieces.
mm,
Almost like a DLC would be, but the updates are always free, so it's not like you're getting DLCs with these. You're just getting these updates, and that's sort of the unique thing about No Man's Sky.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, it also means that we don't really know what we're ever going to be getting, or the
Yeah.
size at least of what we're getting.
That is quite true. Yeah, it's kind of up entirely in Hello Games' hands at that point. Yeah.
Right, and then when Sean Murray just wants to tease us with these emojis, I'm like, I love it at the same time.
Why, Sean?
Why, right? Why? You're sitting there wondering, like, what could it mean?
Yeah.
And he's just done so many vague ones recently.
Yeah, it could be.
Because I was also watching really, really good channel to watch is this guy Kanaju.
Yeah, Kanaju's excellent because he
Kanaju.
knows people in HG.
Does he?
That
Okay,
work
so
at HG? Yeah,
okay,
yeah. So yeah, he gets.
I knew he got sponsored by them.
Yeah.
One point. That's probably where that started. But I've watched him probably. I watched him for a good bit ever since I started playing No Man's Sky. So.
Yeah, he's got some good stuff out there. His speculation videos are always really well done.
I was gonna mention something about that. He had speculated on something. I'm like totally. He had a really good speculation video that he just came out with like yesterday or something. Okay. And I don't remember.
Adam, Disney's Frozen theme update.
He was going over the history of the emojis.
Okay, gotcha.
And how they've just gotten more and more vague over the years.
Vague and obscure, yeah.
Vague and obscure, right? Like, you just don't know what to expect with them anymore.
You need frost crystal for flour, cactus for sugar as well. Okay, gotcha. Oh no, not you. Yeah, and that's one of the things I'm afraid of there, Wolfheart, is that it's rapidly reaching a point where they're gonna have to pull support for PS4 and Xbox second or old gen consoles. It's approaching that point. I don't want to see it because there's still a lot of people that don't have PS5s, but I think a lot of the multiplayer problems that they've been having is because they're still trying to matchmake with the older systems.
I could see them doing a compromise where they just separate the two.
I could definitely see them doing that, yeah.
Where they just create a separate server. Because I remember with like World of Warcraft, like they ended up like having a separate server if you wanted to play just vanilla or just a certain expansion.
Mm-hmm.
You would have completely different servers that you could play on, and it made their ease of access to like manage everything much
simpler. Absolutely, yeah. Yep. Hey Sam, what's going on, man? How you doing? My guest today is Evolved Finch, but actually, Sam, I've got a Discord set up, so my anybody's welcome to join. So Evolved Finch is here hanging out today, but yeah, we're just now that I've got the Discord up and running, I figured I'll do this every time I live stream. Just if you want to join in on the live stream, please do, and just hang out and chat while we do some building. So that's always a good time. And so let's see what else here. What do we got? Yeah, fresh snow symbolizes a fresh start, complete and total reset. I honestly wouldn't mind it, Adam. If they used it to take a quantum leap forward in the game, I'd be all for it. I think Joe's got a good point there. It's them readying themselves for the snowflakes quitting when all they come out with is PSVR 2 support. But
what's up, Sam?
I really think there's going to be a bit more than VR2 support, I'm hoping. And I have noticed here in the past, I don't know, a week and a half, matchmaking has gotten better. I'll give them that. And matchmaking has improved over the past couple weeks. It was really bad for a while, but here lately, it's been better. And so I'm hoping that's them doing changes on the back end.
I believe so, because they do that thing where they're able to make updates without you having to update the game.
Yeah, and
which I really enjoy.
I really like
small
that.
Stuff, but
yeah, it's never anything big, but you can do like small little tweaks, and you can see how they affect the architecture of the game too, before you roll out bigger tweaks.
I've seen tweaks go as far as the procedural generation for animals, because I remember when right before Waypoint came out, there was I saw a bunch of new types of creatures, and there was like people posting all over Reddit like, oh my gosh, look at this new type of creature or whatever. And right after Waypoint came out, they said they had done, I believe this was Waypoint at least, they said they had done changes to the procedural generation for like the animals and the environment and stuff like that, just minor changes, but it does seem like what they're doing is expanding the range that the procedural generation is set to.
And I like
where
that.
It expands it more and more and more. And I think the reason they had to hold back on it before that was because they didn't want to have these just glitched out looking animals. They had to make sure every animal looked unique but also right in a way.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, because I mean they've got some really fugly looking animals in this game, but you could tell they're an animal. And well, you know, I actually appreciate that part, because see, I really like that, because that adds to the whole alien aspect of the game. It makes it look so much more alien. I know that's a creature, but that doesn't look like anything I've ever friggin' seen before. And so that's part of the fun of the game. So, but oh, hey, appreciate it, Sam. Welcome in. We'll get you roles tweaked there so you can at least see stuff. But yeah. So now what I want to do is I want to let's just send this hype train off the rails. So I want to, in chat, I want everybody to throw out just the absolute craziest guess you could come up with for the snowflake emoji, and I'm gonna start things off.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm gonna start things off. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a new upgrade for your geology cannon that allows you to fire snowballs. And of course, it's an S-class upgrade because snowballs. But if one of your friends in mid-flight manages to shoot your snowball with their mining beam, it becomes an abominable snowman and starts running around smacking shit. And the only way you can kill it is with a pulse spitter with impact ignition ammunition. That's the craziest thing I could come up with.
That was so on point.
That's the craziest thing I could come up with.
Specific with that. I just can't. I'm literally crying right now.
Just complete insanity. But I had fun coming up with that. So, what do you got in chat, everybody?
Come up with that? Right on the spot?
I came up with it. I think I was in Saziable's chat yesterday, and she was talking about crazy things. And I was like, "Ooh, geology cannon! It's got to be S-class because it's snowballs."
That would be really funny.
And then, yeah, just complete craziness. Yeah, snowball fights. Yeah. You could definitely have some of what I'm smoking, Sam, but you got to come to Colorado where we grow it.
All right, I'm gonna make my crazy guess, which is gonna be seasonal outfits AKA I want a Santa Claus outfit.
There you go. All right, that'd be cool. Yeah, different skins.
Yeah, just different skins to make you look like either like you can look like a jack-o'-lantern or something, like the jack-o'-lantern helmet, or you got like a helmet that's just got like a cute little Santa Claus hat
There you
on it.
go.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I'd like that. It'd be very festive. Very
It would be very festive. We don't really get a lot of festive stuff in the game, so.
Oh, there you go, Joe. That's what it is. Yeah, Sean saw my Snowtell, and yeah, definitely what it's got to be. Yeah. Hey, no worries, Sam. Not a problem at all, man. You're always welcome. Feel free to browse through the channels, check stuff out, and feel free to. You guys more than welcome to post anything you find, and just hang out, have some fun. That's the point of Discord, right? It's just having fun. Place to hang out. So,
What you're making right now kind of looks like a snowflake, just the base of it.
yeah, kind of set up
That was
that way
on point for new update.
for what we're doing. Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought you were originally doing. I didn't know you were making a whole cannon, and then you showed me the cannon, and I'm like, oh, that looks much better than what I thought he was doing.
Yeah. Well, I learned my lesson with that first gun turret because I got it finished and then I started building the second one and I didn't remember how I built the first one. So I had to go back and refer to my own stream. So now I'm building each piece by piece on both these next two. So now I'm putting in the light panels for all 6 guns, and then I'm gonna go around and start glitching the stuff in for all 6 guns, and that way I don't forget what I'm doing. I can keep track of things. Because I mean, yeah, I could go back, I could watch live streams, but I feel just absolutely idiotic going back and watching my own live stream to remember how I did something. So that's what you get for.
That would be me though if I started streaming.
Well, that's what you get for just throwing pieces around and not having a real plan. Just throwing pieces around and seeing what looks good. You come up with some fun looking things, but then you're like, wait, how did I do that again? So we're trying a different approach this time.
I'm really trying to go for, with my car, kind of like a Jeep feel.
Okay.
And I think for the actual, not the chassis, but the actual, like, where you sit in it, I'm going to use the access ramp.
Oh, kind of like a bench
seat? It's got the
seat?
railings on the side. And it's got, like, a nice flat flooring to it, so that gives me a good base to start with.
There you go. Yeah. And, I mean, depending on which way you want to go, hard top or soft top, if you want to go soft top on the Jeep, you could use those canvas awnings.
Oh, well,
for the soft top.
For that Enra.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think that'd be a good look. Those.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna expand on that. I'm gonna make this a truck that looks like it's out of the, like, do you remember the trucks from Indiana Jones?
Oh yeah, the trucks with the canvas backs.
With the canvas backs?
Yeah.
The canvas tops or whatever, or maybe they have like a hard top or something like that. But I'll do like maybe a mixture or something like that.
Well, and that's the fun of No Man's Sky is you could make it however it looks cool to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of builds where I have to recreate something that exists in real life. Because then you've got a template that you've got to live up to. And
well, that was my problem when I did Notre Dame. I don't know if you ever went and saw that one, but my when I literally recreated the Notre Dame church, that thing was just massive. Massive, and it was a huge undertaking. And structurally, it came out damn near perfect. That was featured on Beeble's stream.
I remember, Beeble going through that. Yeah, I don't think I ever visited, but I remember Beeble seeing it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And and you did a really good job.
I took creative license on the interior though.
Yeah, at some point you got to, I guess, because it's.
I couldn't read. Well, because I actually looked up photos of the interior of the actual church. It's just a bunch of pews or whatever, like the seating. It's just a bunch of seating everywhere.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's boring.
So I had to go and make a story out of it, and I ended up making this theme of like judgment, and you have to like walk this path of judgment, and then you become enlightened, sort of. And,
awesome. Yeah, I that's one of the things that I enjoy most about building a No Man's Sky is just being able to make you're building your own stories.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I think my favorite part is just telling the story and making sure that people actually understand your purpose behind it, which is why again I was so appreciative when you were like saying what you were about the Flint's Revenge, my pirate ship build, because the fact that you were saying it actually looked like it could take off. That was
it looked like it was ready to go.
The whole intention behind it was that it was landed, but it looked like it could take off.
Ready to go.
And that has actually inspired me and my dad to make a whole video game based off of that ship.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because we've been trying to come up with ideas for a video game for a while, and finally we settled on that. And he's been doing a lot of practice with making video game like animations and custom stuff and like basically from scratch video games, not using assets.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And so we're gonna hopefully get that set up, and that'll be my little indie game. And then the other thing that I had kind of put on hold because I'd stopped playing No Man's Sky, but now I'm going to pick it back up again. And I mentioned this one to you before, was the
ship builder?
Not the builder, but the color changer.
Oh, the color. That's right, the color changer. Yeah.
That would actually be accessible to online. Like other people would be able to see the changes that you made to your ship, and you could have custom colored ships that way.
Okay, yeah, that would be. Yeah, so and that's the key.
I've looked. There isn't one out there that can do that.
Yeah, well, and that's the key is other people being able to see it.
And so my only hiccup right now is I can get PC players and Xbox players to see it, but for whatever reason, I don't know if you remember, but my ship showed up as green for you because you're on the PlayStation.
Yep.
So I got to figure out how PlayStation codes and how I can get that transferred and get them sort of merged together where it'll show for everybody. It doesn't you're not just showing a really cool black and gold ship for one person and then it's green and pink for another person. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a really atrocious color combination. Nice choice, my friend.
It really is. It really is. I have always hated watermelons in general and the color of them.
Well, when I was first starting the Snowtel, my original plan for it was to be Christmas colored, and so I was making it green and red, and it looked like a watermelon. Somebody dropped in the stream one day and asked why I was building a watermelon, and after that I couldn't see it any other way. I had to change the colors.
Why build the watermelon?
And I'm like, no, I'm not building a watermelon. I'm building a snowman. Wait a second. Shit, it does look like a watermelon. Damn it. All right. Blue and white. Blue and white. We're going with blue and white, not green and red. Because the green in the game is not the best. I'm not a fan of the green on the color palette. It's not I don't think it's, for my purposes when I'm building anyway, I always find myself wishing it was a darker green. Boss Jillian, what's
Yeah, I
going
guess
on? How you doing
I
today?
think I'm thinking about the like all the green pieces, like the forestry and stuff like that you can place.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess you're right about the green, just regular parts. They are kind of a bright green, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely not dark, not as dark as I want it. Let's. Oh, Joe, not too bad. Yeah, you could do. The yeah, Christopher's got a good point there, but you can also use Pharaoh's old method of wall caps. That works out nicely as well for those curved rope bridges. Let's see here. A couple more. Oh, those are done. Okay. All 6 started. Okay, so let's see here. Where am I at? All right. I'm gonna jump down here, Joe, and let's go over curved bridges here for a second. I just love jumping off these archives. Just falling. Wee. All right. So for those rope bridges, I usually like to use the small floors as my spacers. They work a little bit better because they're about the right size for those access ramps. But so what you do is from your starting point, you're gonna want a connection point on the edge of basically the corner of your starting floor that you're gonna start from. First, go. Okay. All right. So now you've got a connection point on the very edge corner of that floor, and then you this here's the point at which where you decide how much you're going to want to curve it. Okay. So for this, we'll start off with a drop of, oh, and of course, we're going to use big walls so I can snap them below each other. That's so much fun. I love that. That's one of the stupidest things about this game is the fact that you cannot snap short walls below each other without floor panels, small floor panels attached to them. Super frustrating. But so you just kind of play around with the angle a little bit, Joe, and then you take wall cap from your far end, reverse wire glitch, bring it back to your corner point, and then blender that cap onto the point. And then you can resnap your short wall and put in your small alloy panel, and it's sloped. And then you just rinse and repeat. If you want to keep it going straight, you can, or if you want to keep it dipping down, you just continue to make connection points on the edge and then snap out. You can make the curve the same, or you can even alter the curve from panel to panel. But you just snap the next one in. There we go. Nope, that will not work actually because you're coming at it from the okay. It's gonna do a concave slope, or a convex slope, not a concave slope, which is not what you're wanting. So, yeah, that's right. You got to build it from the middle if you're wanting a rope bridge type look. So, let's bring it out like that. We want to connect those two parts with a rope bridge. So we got two on each side. So that this center here will be actually, no, we want it on the edge. Like, of course. All right, there we go. All right, so that's your center point, and then you're going to want to figure. So this is going to be the what's the word of the perigee, not the apex, the perigee of the dip that your bridge is going to make. So you got to figure how far you want it to dip down at its lowest point. We'll drop it down a floor or a wall just for fun. And then from there, you get your center point. Light floor, there we go. Side.
So funny, Andrew. When you start concentrating, you're exactly like me. You just zone out.
You do. Builder's hush is a real thing. Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Builder's hush. I
Yeah.
like that. Funny.
Yeah, most shades of red. That's true, Adam. Yeah, most shades of red do look pink. Really, for coloring pieces, it's the freighter red is the best I've found. The darkest red I found is the one you get from freighter pieces. So, all right, now that you've got those on either side. All right, so there's probably a much easier way to do this, but the way I do it is I'll run them out. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half, basically, of yeah, okay. So since I dropped it down a full wall, each consecutive floor needs to get curved up by one short wall since I've got 4 there. So when you come over here, you'll go ahead and that there, go up 1, and off that one, snap your extruded wall, blender it back on your main point. There's the first one. Nice. The second. This time you can snap them on top of each other just fine, so this works better. No, blender it. Oh, I could have just wire glitched it in there after I attached the wire, but oh well. Here we go. Extrude it. Glitch it. That curve is heavier than I thought it was going to be. So let's keep going. Let's see where this takes me. Okay, yeah, that curve is much more severe than I know. Oh, okay, that's why. Because I'm taking out just short wall. Gotta go full. So for reference, this is what we're gonna do. Put those there. So if you're wanting a less severe of a curve, and see just that simple doubling of the horizontal distance made quite a bit of difference in the angle you're getting pulled. So that's at least the start of a rope bridge. Looks like the angle's still a bit too acute. OE Spock, what's happening, guys? How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Let's see here. Here is a link to my new Discord. You guys are more than welcome to join up, and if you got the time and the inclination,
I feel so quiet right now.
if you got the time and the inclination, you're more than welcome to hop in chat and just shoot some shit. But then once you've got the curve that you're wanting, whether it's this angle or you want to make it a little less acute, just entirely up to you. What you could do is, I mean, at this point, you've got multiple options. You can, if you want to stick with the access ramps, you could definitely do that. I'll use light floors as my bait piece because you can tell orientation on them a whole lot easier. No, wrong way. Of course, screw up orientation from the jump. These are too big. I thought the access ramps and room and small floors were the same size, but they are not. So yeah, if you're wanting to use access ramps, what you'd have to do is, as you set each light floor, before you set the curve for the next one, you'd have to pull it back, each light floor back by about a 16th, it probably looks like, before you set the curve for the next one. But with just the small floors, what you can do is, you're just like a bridge. Actually, what you could, snap those back real quick, because you can still get that rope bridge look with, you want to use your timber panels. Like that, and then the timber panels we can do. Short walls all the way along. Yep. Right, there we go. Okay. Oh, wait, no, we gotta do them one at a time. Wall
Just look back at your
caps.
screen. That is already looking beautiful.
Well, and what's fun about these wall caps is that you can usually snap two together. And so you can get a nice little, there we go. Okay, and then next one.
Oh wow. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah, it's a nice look with these wall caps. It really is.
Especially with the little lights on the top.
Well, and then you can leverage those lights. Let's get this last set in here. Give me the snap I want. There we go. Then go back to your forward. Let's see. Oh, that's right. It's not going to be snappable because I've got two things in there. But what's going to be a way around that? need to actually. Just grab one of those wall caps, snap it. You should be able. You can go there, but you can't go down. Can you? No. So, but Drusifer, what's happening, man? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by, man. Thanks for dropping into the Discord. Okay, so I'll get perm set here in a second, but anybody's, well, once I get your perm set, you're welcome to share. It just won't. Okay, so you gotta set the ropes first, it looks like. Okay. So, walls. Extruded. No, but it's not. No, it's got to be the short walls.
You gave me an idea with your gas extractors.
Okay, glad.
The fact that they move, I'm gonna use them as the pistons for the engine.
That's a great idea. Yeah, especially since you get them nice and small too.
Yep.
That'll work out. I think that'll work out real nice. I'll leave those.
Yeah, and they fit perfectly too. They look like pistons.
It's okay. Okay, let's get permissions tweaked here. There we go. OE, Spock, Drucifer. You guys should all be able to see the streaming chat. You're more than welcome to jump in if you'd like to say hi, hang out, what have you. But yeah, just appreciate you coming and hanging out. There. That. Now, what we can do is just
my gosh, that's crazy. I just replaced because originally I was using the water towers for the pistons.
Oh.
I didn't really like that. They were the right shape. They just weren't the right thing. These gas extractors, the fact they move up and down is literally the exact motion that I need.
Hey, what's going on, OE? How you doing, man? Didn't go. Okay.
Oh, Adam's saying he still can't see the streaming chat.
Interesting.
I can see it.
Yeah. All right. Well, here, I'll tell you what. Easy fix, I think. Hold on. Let's see. That's not it. Okay, I should have sent you. I think that sent you an invite directly to the channel there, Adam. Try following that. Got a game. What's going on, Dimash? How you doing this morning, my friend? Appreciate you stopping by. How are you doing, my friend? Well, I'll tell you what, for anybody who's not subbed to Good at Game, I think I've still got him under Dimash Smash in my commands, but check him out. He does some good VR streams. So if you're interested in No Man's Sky in VR, he's a good guy to watch. Good at Game is the name of the channel. Dimash Smash.
Good at Game. Oh, okay.
Yeah. There we go. The link just dropped.
I will definitely go sub to that.
Why does that not wanna? Okay, fine. Easy.
Oh, and he plays Hogwarts Legacy too.
He does, yeah.
Oh, I've been playing that so much recently.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people streaming. I haven't played it myself, but I've watched a lot of streams. It looks fun.
It is. There's some issues with it, but they can be overlooked.
Yeah. Okay, that's what you needed to do. Okay. That's why you do one time. Snap to the other one. There we go.
I can't hear you guys.
Hey, I can hear you now, OE.
Oh, you can?
I can hear you now, yep.
Okay,
you know what? This is going to look better if I... How are you doing this morning, OE? Nice hearing you.
Oh.
Where's my light floors? There we go.
This is quite different. You've got voice chat.
Mm-hmm.
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Cannot complain. Yeah, I figured I'd give this a shot, see how it works. just letting people come hang out while I'm streaming. So how are you doing today, my friend?
That's different. Should I be in the what's that? Should I be in streaming chat or voice chat?
Streaming chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tweak the server a little bit and maybe get rid of that voice chat channel because that's been causing some confusion. There we go. Okay. So yeah, basically that's how you kind of set up a rope bridge without using the access ramps. No worries. Yeah. Doing good. Yeah, I've been just having a fun, chill little morning stream here. So, but that's how you would build a rope bridge there, Joe. And then if you wanted to make it with the access ramps, you'd have to do an additional micro adjustment on each of these panels before you set the curve for the next one. So you basically want to snap it to that side, and then you'd come off of it with fingers. And again, did it the wrong way. So you got to work today, OE, or you got the day off?
No, I'm off today.
Okay, nice.
It's family day in Canada.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, yeah. Here in the U.S., it's President's Day, so I don't got any. My kids don't have school, so they're big fans of that.
That's the problem.
What's up there, OE?
I have a delay, by the way. Chatting to you, I'm getting it feedback. I'm hearing you in my headphones and then hearing it again. It's coming back twice.
Oh, interesting. I've got the mic. Hold on. Let's try this.
No, I mean there's a delay of about 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, that is weird then. Are you having that, Finch?
A little bit. Like, it just sounds like we're talking, and then, there's about a 4-second delay before I hear him respond.
Interesting. All right, I'm going to have to look into my Discord settings, I guess. But that's why we do this, is practice. Nothing ever goes right the first time.
Oh, I'm your 600th sub. Awesome, good game.
There you go. Nice.
Really special. I've been having such a good day today, and that actually just like made my day.
There we go.
I'm sure that made his too. We made each other's day. Like,
very nice. Congrats on the 600 there, Damash.
Yeah, absolutely, man. As Whiskey says, it's the test stream.
Yeah, exactly. All of my tests. All right, Adam. It's just weird. Oh, it's because I don't have any roles assigned to Adam because I'm an asshat. That's why you can't see anything, Adam. All right. Let's get your roles assigned and you should be able to see everything. Adam's like, that's what the server's supposed to look like. Oh, there you go. Absolutely, Damash. What you doing for your celebration stream? First. Yeah, that Road Bridge of Monkey Ponies totally sidetracked me this whole stream. That happens. That's the fun of streaming, is I can squirrel all I want. If I want to switch things up, get distracted, do something different, big deal.
So, Enra, I had noticed you have your music done by Pez now?
For the stream, the
stream.
Yeah, the stream's background music is by Pez S. He's got some really good chill No Man's Sky music, so it fits the stream quite nicely.
Yeah. Honestly, I've talked to him once, maybe. I hope I'm very people.
Yeah, he's
He
I think
on your stream at one point.
Yeah, he used to be on streams quite a bit more, but I think real life has gotten kind of busy for him. So he's kind of stepped away from No Man's Sky for a while. It's been a while since I've seen him in a stream, anybody's stream. So I know DG Squared still talks with him on a fairly regular basis, and I know he's still making music because here recently he's got a new album out just a few days ago. Or not a few weeks ago. So I know he's still doing music and stuff. All right, let's see if that adjustment was enough.
I will be right back in 2 seconds. 2 shakes of
No worries at all, my friend. Hey, OE, what does Family Day involve there in Canada? I'm not familiar with that at all. Is it just like one of those calendar days that people use for time off, or you guys actually do stuff?
Well, it's just they just wanted to have a holiday in February because there was nothing between Christmas and April, basically. So we added a day, and that's basically all they did was make it. That's the third Monday of February.
Okay, gotcha. So that is not enough of an adjustment.
Alrighty. I don't think I've ever put a build together so fast. Like, I literally started this at like 1 a.m.
When inspiration strikes, my friend.
I know, it just pops in your head and you just gotta do it.
You do, absolutely. You have to, or you're gonna lose it. You're gonna forget about it, and when inspiration strikes.
Well, what was funny is I didn't even really understand what I was building at first. I thought I was originally just gonna build some sort of construction thing. I didn't really know what, but I started like sort of placing parts down that I knew I wanted to use, and it all just kind of came together naturally, like putting puzzle pieces together almost.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's the fun of building. What's going on, Adam? I'm glad you could finally managed to get past my technical ineptitude and get in here.
No worries, man. No worries.
How you doing today?
Good, man. Good. Enjoying a family day off.
Nice.
Nipped
All
up
right.
coffee for breakfast.
It's breakfast of champions.
Hi, Adam Mac.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, this is Old Explorer.
Yeah, good to finally talk to you.
Yeah. I found out what the delay is, by the way, Enra.
Oh, what is it, OE?
It's the delay between Discord and your chat. Like if I'm watching you talk, I'm hearing nothing, and then all of a sudden I see your lips move, and then it's there. It's the same.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's
Okay.
I didn't realize that's what he was talking about. Okay.
I had the sound still turned on your screen.
Oh,
That's why I
God.
turned it off
Okay.
on the computer. So that's why it canceled that. But it still does that. Flowery Squirrels has been terrible for that. Guys, when they've gone in there, and they've had Zoo's had up to a 7-second delay, which is
Oh,
crazy.
that's huge. Yeah.
Yeah, so
What is going on?
Oh, they say it's Discord because
Yeah.
he'd be doing stuff and then he'd be doing something and then Flowery would say something and they're like, well, no, you haven't done it yet. And they'd be waiting 7 or 8. One time I think it was off by 14 seconds. They're like, well, you haven't gone anywhere. You're still sitting on the station. And meanwhile, he's on the planet.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not right. Hold on, guys. Yeah.
Looks like Rev finally got out of bed.
Good morning, Rev. Appreciate you stopping by, man. How you doing? All right. PH, maybe? I think that's Pharaoh. So, yeah, Pharaoh has an excellent tutorial on rope bridges there, Joe. Definitely worth checking out. Yeah, Sam, that rope bridge we saw for Monkey Pony earlier today had me messing around with them. And, yeah, to make them with the access ramps takes a bit of micro adjustments, but I'm pretty sure that Pharaoh's technique is a little bit easier than the one I was using. So I will direct you guys his way, and I'm gonna go back to building cannons. But yeah, we were playing around with rope bridges for a second there, Sam. Coffee inbound stat. Yep. Make it happen. All right. Well, once you are caffeinated, Rev, you are more than welcome to come join us in voice chat.
Did you try to use those short-range teleporters in your freighter? They're supposed to work, and I couldn't get them to work. They always they went squirrely when I did it.
Well, it's the problem is render distance on the freighters. So if they go squirrely on you, it's because the teleporter at the other end and or the teleport cable did not render. And so if the game doesn't have a reference point of where to put you, it just throws you anywhere.
Well, I had actually one that even hung. I had the cable and it checked it. Everything was green and green, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
But I tried it a couple of times, and even when I got in once, it literally hung my system, which it never done before. And I thought, okay, it's done it twice, screw it. It went squirrely, like literally. It was acting like, literally, go fuck yourself. What are you trying to do? Okay.
Whatever you're trying to do, it's not going to happen.
I was just trying to make it go from the bridge to the back end of the freighter. Now, I don't know if there's a limit distance. I guess the freighter, it'd still be 200 units, wouldn't it?
You're still capped at the 200 cable length.
And you can't tell how far it is because you don't get distance in your freighter.
You don't, nope. So that's definitely trial and error. That's, okay, this is too far. That works.
That might be the thing, yeah.
That could be what's happening for you. Because I know on my permadeath freighter, I've got not a whole lot, but I do have a few teleporters that move you around, and they all work just fine. But I don't think any of them move you maybe more than 50 U. They're all pretty close together. So it definitely might be the distance there, OE.
I gotta say, my freighter looks pretty damn good considering I don't glitch anything.
Yeah, there you go. And that's the fun of freighters is that you can, yeah. Well, I mean, even on planets you can do non-glitch builds, but
The only thing which I've done, the only thing I wanted to try and glitch, which I watched enough videos and just said screw it because I'm too stupid, I guess, is I wouldn't mind putting the mech.
The mech on the freighter.
On the spot, yeah.
Oh, it's not terribly difficult.
Well, I watched the video on this. I have a problem. As good as he is, Beetle blows my head when I watch him. My brain just goes, "What the?"
Oh, he's kind of silly to me,
talking
you
about?
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's.
Yeah, because there's too much when you know how to do everything. Like you can glitch something with your eyes closed and your dick zipped into your zipper. It's like, okay, I can still do that. Didn't I'm done. It's like, what are you talking about? What the hell? So it's just yeah.
Yeah, I run into that a lot. It's definitely a problem when you're making tutorials and stuff. Is getting yourself in the headspace of somebody who's watching it, not in your own headspace. Because Beeble said he knows all this stuff. Yeah, and forward, backwards, sideways. He invented a lot of it. So
the one glitch I do use, which is great in a freighter, is that color glitch. That new one with you use the decal that lets you, because it's unlike the old one that worked. This one you can build all the rooms and then change the color later.
Yeah, change it up to whatever you want. Yeah,
and because the other one doesn't work anymore. The one where you use a little box, say you use a box and pick the color and and then build it. That does not work in my Xbox anymore. It did because that's the only way I did stuff, and then it quit working. But the decal one works.
The deco one works. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah. Which it works pretty good because I like the orange and blue color, which is kind of neat. Which is funny because when they first did that endurance thing came in, they gave you the stuff like the fleet rooms came in and that nice orange and blue colors, but it's not a color you can pick, and the colors for these rooms.
It isn't.
Well, what the hell is that? it builds in the color that you can't pick.
Oh yeah, welcome to Hello Games.
So I didn't want to take the rooms down because I thought, well, I can't get the color back, and that was my favorite colors. I wish I could get more ships in that bright orange, which they don't seem to always happen.
There's not a whole lot. Yeah, that's a fairly rare color.
I've got a barrel fighter with E-wings. That's exactly that. It's that bright orange exactly with, I would say red, but if you look at it in the right light, it actually looks like super dark pink accents on it.
Okay.
As soon as I saw it, I went, oh, got it. I wanted to get a long nose.
Mine.
Yes, I wanted to get a long nose like similar to of yours and that bright orange, but I haven't seen one yet.
Yeah.
I've seen a ton of red ones, but orange doesn't seem to be very common in a long nose.
It isn't. I'm definitely with you there. Yeah, I don't see very many of that. Yeah, bright orange long nose for sure.
By the way, it's just all the time I notice, even when I watch you on stream, your voice is always so clear. Even on stream, your voice is that clear.
It's a combination of a good microphone, and when I first started streaming, I paid special attention to like the audio mix of everything. I guess I had to kind of teach myself audio engineering for a little bit. I still know very little about it, but I know enough on how to run a compressor and how to put it on a track or a vocal, and because I mean, growing up, everybody always told me I had a face for radio, so I've always had a good voice. And so I figured when you're streaming, you want to lean into your strengths. And so I wanted to make sure that, yeah, my vocal quality was as good as I could get it. So I appreciate that, OE. Thanks a lot.
You do have a very radio voice. I would agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, for a little while, I wanted to be a DJ, a radio DJ.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do live radio. And at that time, Sirius XM was not a thing. And live radio really didn't happen. Most of the stuff was canned and pre-recorded, and I didn't want to do that. So, spent about a semester as a radio communications major.
You'd be good at voiceover work or like commercial advertising.
Sure. Yeah,
I'd buy a vehicle from you. If you were selling a truck in a commercial, I'd be like, yeah, that's a good truck.
It's got to be a good truck.
Got to be. Voiced, yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, Adam. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, and I've looked into doing. There's like several different like voiceover for hire sites, and I might start doing that at some point. I've got to soundproof my room here a little bit better, or sound baffles in my room a little bit better before I start hiring myself out as a voiceover. I got to be able to actually put out a decent product. Because, I mean, you could do it without the baffles, and people do, but you can tell it sounds a little bit worse. And if I'm going to be doing something, I want to do it as at high a level as I can. So, might be something in the future. We'll see.
A friend of mine used to do, well, he still does voiceover work for stuff, but he still gets paychecks for things. Like if you get an ad campaign for like Chevrolet or something, and they run it for like a year, you get paychecks for a while.
Oh yeah,
I did not know that. Okay.
You should get residuals all the time. That's what TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's why some guys on or actors on TV shows, they want it to run 5 years, because if somebody starts replaying it, they still get paid out of the residuals from that.
For sure.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
He was in some Canadian TV shows and some movies. He was in the movie Dirty Work too. He played one of the frat boy douchebags who gets pranked and things like that. So he's had some bit parts, and he gets little paychecks from stuff he did years ago. All the
That's
time,
too funny.
showing up in the mail.
That'd be cool. Yeah, just randomly get some cash.
There's a guy that goes to the Good Life where I live here, and he was in several TV shows. He was on Big Sky.
Oh, really?
Well, he had a single, but he does the same thing. He was on. There was one, that Vampire Kids one. I didn't watch it. I can't remember which one. He was in it because my best friend had seen him. He goes, his daughter was watching. He goes, that looks like and I looked at it, and then I saw. I go, it is him, because I saw him on the TV show, and he didn't even tell me, and I was surprised. I go, that looks like for Christ's sake, and it was. And I waited to see, and it was him. Then he told me later he got it. That he got the part in Canada, and he had to fly down to wherever the hell to film it all. But he said it was great.
Was it The Littlest Vampire from the 80s, that Canadian show?
No, he's not that old. But teenage,
okay.
The one that was it just stopped about maybe 2 years ago or so, 3. It was it Vampire Diaries, I think, or something like that.
Oh, on CW.
Yeah, one of those. He was on it. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he works out all the time. Got long black hair. He kind of looks like a vampire. Like, he's not bad looking. He looks good, but he had that look. If you saw him in the show, you'd go,
he could be a vampire. Yeah.
Yeah, he has that look with the long hair, because he looks European. Well, I think he is. But yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Works out like a dog, though.
Yeah, a lot of those guys.
Natural, yeah, you'd see him on a commercial. He's got that. He looks like. There's a couple guys like that I met that are fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's so much effort.
Yeah, like the guy that plays on that that was on SEAL Team, that's now on that fire team, whatever, it's on Fridays. Said, holy crap, the guy looks even bigger now. He's not on SEAL Team, for Christ's sake.
And he got even bigger for something else. That's crazy
holy
stuff.
Shit, jeez. Most people have no idea how much work that is if they haven't gone to the gym. Like some people, like. I hear girls like, I don't want to lift weights, I'll get too big. I go, you wish.
It's not going to happen.
They just think that if you start lifting a weight for 5 minutes, all of a sudden all these muscles are going to pop out everywhere. I go, you got to be kidding me.
Nope.
You have no idea how much work it is to do that.
Oh, yeah. Hours and hours, and watching very closely everything you eat. And
that's exactly it. Some stuff you got to eat like a dog. I'm not growing. I said, what are you eating? I'm eating this. And I go, that's not near enough food. What? I can't eat more. I said, it's not near enough food. The amount of stuff you're doing, you should be eating about 5,000 calories a day, the amount you're working out, and you're eating 1,500. I said, you're eating enough to keep you alive, not enough to...
That's about it, yeah.
I remember I met Lou Ferrigno in Toronto, and he used to eat 10,000 calories. He used to eat 3 large pizzas a day.
Oof. That's,
I met him. He was the nicest guy, but mind-bogglingly freaking huge.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
I'm looking up at him, and he shook my hand, and my hands aren't the smallest. My hand literally disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, holy crap, this guy, like, big, and he was
just
300
massive.
pounds, and he was ripped.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, Holy smokes! Talk about you. If you saw him in an alley, you'd be like, "I'm going the other way right now. I don't
Yeah.
even know what that is."
Nope, not even seeing what that is. We're going this way. Good game. I get residuals. I get them 48 cents a month. I was at a world premiere of a play in college. Every time it gets done, I get $50.
I can't believe all the work you've done in your freighter, and you didn't even change any of the inside colors. It's all stock. It's all stock. Gray and orange. What the heck is that?
Which this one here, the one I'm in here. Oh yeah, this one I haven't done much on. My permadeath freighter that I put out the base build for, the 10,000 piece build. That one, yeah, I did all the colors and went through.
Why would you guys play? I don't understand why any builder would play in permadeath. That's got to be one of the stupidest things I've ever heard of. You do something wrong, like you kill Joe off and does something wrong, but there's too many glitches in the game that can happen that it could kill you, and you're like, well, I didn't do anything. I was just standing here, and the thing goes and you lose your save.
Yeah, it's a bit masochistic. I will definitely admit that. But
I don't understand why most people do, other than to say play a game that they do it. Even the guys on stream, like whoever, they're playing a game that's in permadeath. Like I don't think it personally makes. By the time you've played it you've gone a run through for about an hour and a half.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it's like say Jason playing. It's like, okay, big deal. It's in permadeath. Like after he's got it a bit going, it almost makes no relevance whatsoever after a bit because they're too good.
Yeah. Well, and that's with permadeath. Once you get like a couple hours in, really the only danger at that point is just inattention, and that's usually what kills me. In permadeath is just not paying attention.
A long time ago, Damash was playing Perma, and he had hundreds of hours into it. Believe he was in VR at the time, and he fell through his freighter and died. Just complete accident. Just fell through his freighter and like so much time into it, and he rage quit for like a couple months and came back. I think.
I'm gonna tell you now, it wasn't an accident. It happened to me, and what it is it used to be that if your freighter was too far away from the system when you summoned it, you would fall through it.
Oh yeah.
Like
well, and that's why I always back my game up before I play permadeath, because if I die to a glitch death, I will absolutely reload from the cloud. And
how do you do that? I've got I scan animals is what I do for whatever, and I'm at 505 planets now. But just before about 2 days ago, I got this weird glitch. I reloaded, and I just done because I was actually watching Beeble's chat. Not that it's relevant, but I just got 500, which was my goal.
Okay.
And I reloaded, and I go, how did I end up back on the planet? I couldn't have been here. I played an hour, and I'd even got in and out of my ship about 3 times, and I should have saved, and I didn't. I go, how did I end up back here? I lost like an hour and 10 minutes. And
hey, Christy, we actually, hold on, let me drop a link here. I started Discord. That's where we're all hanging out, and in chat currently is me, Evolved Finch, OE, and Adam Mack. OE was talking right there. So, all right, OE. So I've got a smaller freighter here, so I can't go quite as far, but I've got these SRTs set up, and they seem to be working all right for me.
Oh, so in that distance, I was trying to go a lot further than that. But
yeah,
if I know that can go that short, I'm gonna try from one place to another, a shorter spot, and see if it works.
Yeah, try shortening them.
You have this trick. I noticed on a planet when you use those things, even if you use those wire disappear jobbers, the wires from those don't disappear ever.
Nope. Teleport cables are not affected, or any kind of cable. Only electrical wires are affected by the wire hider.
Okay.
So bite beat cables you can still see, teleport cables you can still see, supply pipes you can still see.
Oh, I was at you. How do you reload from the cloud then? Anyway, I should say, just make the story shorter, was the fact that I lost about an hour and a half. And I lost about 25,000 cobalt fooey.
Nanites?
No, well, I would have been. No, oh my god, dead brain cell. The stuff that rolls on the planet. Why can I not think of the name?
Mold.
Yeah,
Multi-balls?
yeah, those things. And
Oh, gotcha.
and
Yeah.
I hadn't found those for the longest time. And like I say, I search on planets. I run into them almost never anymore. And 2 days ago, I found like on 3 different planets, I found like 4 bunches, and I lost all that. Not that I need the nanites. I've got 1.2 million, but it was just the fact I did all that. And well, hang on a minute, and some other stuff I'd done with some people, and then the Nexus was all gone. I thought, so this usually says if something's not right, resync with the thing, but I never had that. So
Okay, so yeah. I mean, I don't know. You're on Xbox, right?
I am.
Okay, so I mean, I could show you what I do on PlayStation, but I'm not quite sure on Xbox. But on my PS,
Yeah, I think on Xbox you can reload from an old save.
you can.
As far as I know.
Well, what I do on my PS is I'll upload my save data to the cloud anytime
Yeah,
before I
you can do that.
go into permadeath. And then if I get a glitch death, I'll just download my save data from the cloud and overwrite the current one. And so I'll lose whatever progress I made during that session, but I'll still
so
get.
mine went, that's what mine did basically. Okay.
Yeah,
I
you still
had
lose
saves
whatever.
there, but yeah.
Still
I don't
lose
know if you
whatever
know,
it
but
did
on
to that.
Xbox, because I had a problem. They had a glitch in it that if you actually save make a second copy to a hard drive, they send a patch in to upgrade the game. If you don't upgrade both things and let it upgrade the back one as well, it'll delete both of them.
Oh, interesting.
And I did that to me, and I was panicking because I had at the time it was like over 1,000 hours.
Mhm.
And he said if you play Xbox, if you play it online, which this game's always online, it doesn't matter, it's automatic. So as soon as I had to download the game again and re-downloaded it, then all my saves were back.
Okay,
So,
that's good. There you go. Yeah, no need to freak out totally, but yeah.
No, but it was there. But it is because my internet is slow as a crazy, and it takes me about, when they do an update, it takes me about 6.5 hours to download the 13 gigs. So.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, Damashed. Yeah, the new Hulk comics. Yeah, those have been good. You were right about that, my friend. Richard Head Gaming, what's going on, man?
So you have a straight line. So you know what? I'm going to do that. That's kind of cool because I want to go. I'm going to have to try that again. That short range teleporter inside. I'm going to just do a shorter distance. So.
Yeah. Just use shorter distances, and that might fix it for you. So, and then you were wondering about the Minotaur. So, for the cash pin glitch, what you'll do is you'll go into your menu, go into your catalog and guide, and then you'll go over to building parts, and then you'll find whatever piece you want it to be. So that Minotaur is part of buildable technology, I believe. Yep.
Just to say while you're doing this right now, by the way, I was watching APG last night, and he was getting a little irky because he said he found some stuff now on the catch pin glitch that doesn't work, that used to. I don't know what he was talking about exactly because he didn't go into it, but.
Well, I've been running into that myself. I definitely admit that, and I'm not quite sure what is going on with it. Because
how are you getting all these build parts come up on your bloody freighter? I don't get those.
No, this is in my menu. This is not in my build menu. This is in the the discoveries tab, catalog and guide. You go to catalog and guide.
Oh, I missed you going in there. I go, how the hell did you show all that shit? I can't get that.
Yeah, and so this is all the pieces that I know. And so basically you pin, if you see the bottom there, you can pin the recipe for anything you know. Yeah. And so you go ahead and pin that and it'll show up in your objectives. And then when you leave the menu, or when you leave that pause menu and you go into your build menu, instead of actually picking a piece, you just immediately go into the edit menu. So on PlayStation, it's square. I think it's on Xbox. What's build menu?
How did you get to that? Where did you leave them to?
Okay, it's X. Build menu is X in Xbox. So you just go straight into build menu, and then usually I'll go into build camera, so I've got more stuff. But then you drop out of the edit menu, and now that piece that you pinned will be your active piece. And since it's your active piece, it'll still be red stated. You can't place it, but you can do the UAG with it. So if you hit triangle and square on PlayStation, Xbox, it's what? X and Y? Yeah, X and Y on Xbox. That'll store it in your cache. Then you copy whatever piece you want, green state it where you want the bay to be, and then you do triangle and R2, so that'll be Y and right trigger for you on Xbox, and that'll place the Minotaur.
That's when you press them both at the same time?
Both at the same time, yep.
Yeah, and helpful tip, if you find that it's not placing, make sure that you check when you go to do the cache, when you do the X and the Y, that the color option goes away. Because that'll be your clue as to if it's cached or not. If you still see the color option, you haven't cached it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then also, specific to the cache pin, you have to have the resources to build it. So, like, if you don't have the resources to build a Minotaur Geobay, you won't ever glitch it in.
Or just play on easy mode or whatever it is now.
Yeah. Creative, yeah. No, I've got no problem there.
Creative,
I've actually got too much shit on this saved. I had some, wish some guys needed some stuff, because I kept getting from missions, frigate modules. I got a bunch of those exosuit expansion slots, which I don't need because my suit's already expanded. So
already maxed all the way out, yeah. Yep, at this point, they are all useless. Yep.
Yeah, and I've got my bank is full too, which even if it was just fun just to make your bank bigger, but I'm stuck at the 4 point whatever weird amount.
Yeah, so, that cap, yeah. So, but yep, that's how you get mechs, or any mech you want, or any vehicle you want on your freighter. Yeah. So, and what I did on my permadeath freighter is, instead of using a external platform for the UAG, I did it from a light panel, and then I got all 4 of them on the same point just by rotating the light panel 1 turn each time. And so I've got 4 exocraft all on the same pad, and it's just, you walk up to different terminals on that pad to summon the different exocraft, basically.
See, it would be neat if they would have made a thing that, say, in your freighter, that you can summon them, but they should come from somewhere. There should be a room in your freighter that actually has all your exocraft in it.
That'd be so cool. Bay. Yeah, that an exocraft hangar bay would be so awesome. That'd be phenomenal.
I don't know if you saw, Racy played on an old version of it, 1.3, I think it was, an original version.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came, he went in the freighter to have a look around, and he came upstairs. The cockpit, or the whatever you want to call it, the control room was a bit different. Mm-hmm. And he turned around, he goes, "Well, what the hell?" There was a window, a huge window that looked right into your hangar bay, and from the gantries you could see in there from up there as well. And everybody goes, and he says, "Why the hell did they take that out?" Because everybody, including my brother, said that's the one thing he wishes he had the most. That he could go and look from his freighter and look into his
the hangar bay. Yeah.
And you can't do it.
That'd be so good.
He said he thought maybe it was something that it would depend on how it rendered and you couldn't have the ships or something. But I don't see how you can go in. If you go in there now, you can do it. I don't see why it would make that big a difference unless it buggers up. Because if you go into the control room and it would have to render everything in there and you couldn't normally see it, the computer doesn't have to worry about it because you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, with all these new stations, maybe I might have made a different Xbox One, but the new ones, it shouldn't make that big a difference.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
It is.
Being able to see into your freighter, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that would be, and it looks so cool. I mean, and the windows are a tinted-ish, a greenish tint as well.
Oh wow!
But it looked cool. He turned around, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's cool.
Well, why did they take that away?
That's exactly what Racy said. He knew how Racy is. He goes, no, why the hell did they take that out?
Yeah. Oh, that's right down his alley.
Yeah. Oh, I would have loved that. I thought, geez, that's the coolest thing ever. And they were on a slight angle. It was basically like the windows looked like from the front of your freighter, but they were in the back, and you were looking right into your hangar bay.
Looking right into your hangar bay. That'd be so nice. Yeah. Delta says he thinks he was playing Atlas Rises. Damash, I will say this a bit earlier. Past week and a half, multiplayer's been behaving better. It really has. I've been kind of hesitant to say anything. It's because I jinx it. Yeah.
I've mentioned to a few people, Whiskey was actually, because he could had a problem and I mentioned to him, but nobody's made a video. One of you guys, the thing I mentioned, I don't do that stuff, so make a short video to mention it to people that are on Xbox if they have a problem connecting all the time, to make sure they go in and turn off the quick resume in the menu, because I could never connect. I played for almost, well, after I had it, I would never, mine will never connect ever, my Xbox, unless I go in there and turn the quick resume off. It'll never connect with multi-stream ever. If I go in there, it connects every time, 100% of the time.
With the quick resume turned off. Oh, that's okay.
And you can't do it on Xbox One though. It has to be the X or the X. But you just go in there. And the thing is, you have to do it every time, because if you turn the Xbox off and turn it back on again, it turns it back on again.
It turns back on
That's bullshit. Why can't you turn this? Why can't you turn it off for this game always? I don't understand why they don't have that, but it doesn't. So you got to do it every time. But like I said, I connect every single time if I turn that off. Always. I turn it off and I can go in the anomaly, and there's people running everywhere all the time.
Okay, that's very good to know. Yeah, I remember Taylor mentioning that on stream too. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a good workaround.
And although it is different, I find it, although they mention it, like you don't have my friend code, I have yours, but I notice if I go online and if I try to connect with anybody else that's also on Xbox, it connects right away. My brother didn't even know his work because he got the online shit for another game. He was playing whatever, it doesn't matter. And I saw him online and go, oh. So I went to join him. I went and joined right on the freighter. I was literally standing right behind him and he didn't know I was there. And he turns around and all of a sudden he's like, ah! Because I had him on the phone. He's like, what the hell? I go, that's me. He goes, how'd you get here? I said, because I saw you were online. I didn't have his friend code or nothing, and I went and joined him. No problem at all. Connected, like right away. I hit connect and it went.
Because you're both on Xbox.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, that kind of makes sense that Xbox would make it easier for the players to connect with each other, but
I've joined with Katrine, and she's on PlayStation, I believe, isn't she? No, she's on PC.
She's on PC. Well, she's got both. Account on both.
I don't know what she was on. I connected with her both times without any hassle as well, twice to give her some stuff and whatnot. And I had no problems connecting with her either. And I don't know what she was on at the time. She was building. I assume she was on.
She was probably on PC.
Yeah.
There's something about Katrine. She's always on my list. Like her and Enra, and Joe. There's a few people that whenever I'm on, I see them. But I'm friends with so many other people, and I never see them online. I know.
I never see. The only people I ever see. Well, I think it's the double code thing you have to have. Because I think Katrine's the only one that has my code as well. I think Whiskey does too, but Whiskey doesn't have it on his computer, his new system. So I didn't see him, but. I know. I every time I go online, I can see Katrine. It says Katrine's there. I could join her all the time, but she's the only one as well that I ever see, ever.
Ahoy, hoy, folks!
Hey, what's going on, Rev? How you doing, man?
It's a technical masterpiece that I've got working here to get this conversation going. I tell you now, fellas.
Morning,
Morning. I've managed to MacGyver some form of system where I've got half a laptop screen. And I can just about get the driver running for the mic, so we're off.
Well, I appreciate you MacGyvering some stuff together and joining us here, Rev. How you doing today, man?
You all.
Yeah, it's good hearing you.
I'm still vicariously building through y'all. So,
got to do what you got to do, man, I guess.
Oh, it's been brutal.
I can't even imagine, my friend.
A couple of days ago, I managed to get the integrated graphics working, so I had a clear screen for a day. So I downloaded the Xbox app, and because I've got Game Pass Ultimate, you get cloud gaming. So I was able to get No Man's Sky running on it for about 2 hours, but it was barely usable. Guys, it was barely usable.
Cloud gaming is pretty bad.
Yeah, it was, and I'm on. It's a 5 gig router that I've got, so it should be fine. But I tried a bit of building, and we all know how bad the timing is at the moment. But then you add on to that the put an input lag in.
Yeah.
Is that for show, or is that supposed to do? What the hell is that?
What?
Oh, what you're doing with all these wires?
Oh, I'm wiring up these light boxes, so I'm going to tie them into a circuit so that they're going to be the interior barrel of the cannons, and
Oh.
so when I flip a switch, they'll all light in sequence, and then the blue ones at the top will stay lit. So basically, the cannon's warming up and then ready to fire.
Your fucking power bill's going to be brutal.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and that's just it. The power bill's not going to be too bad until I hit the button.
This build is going to end up getting Emery a US military contact.
Yeah.
We're going to start tapping him up for ideas for weaponry.
I noticed Dimash posted something. There is something that goes weird with the week when you do a weekend mission. When Captain Steve did the weekend mission with Dimash and everybody, and they had it done in literally, they weren't even like 3 minutes, and I did it solo at the same time. And when Captain Steve did a repost of it, he tried it with one of the mods on the PC to see what the planet would be like with the mod, and he couldn't find any plants either. And I couldn't. When I'm there, I'm going, where the hell did he get these goddamn plants from? I was literally flying everywhere. I was there probably 45 minutes to get 10 plants, and usually there's 15 or 16, so it'd have been
all over the place. Yeah.
And he went back when he did the mission single as well on the new planet, and he found nothing. I don't think he actually found a plant. He was there for 10 minutes. I don't think he found a single plant. He couldn't find any.
That's super weird. Yeah.
They were finding him everywhere. He was walking over the hill. There was one man. Everybody, the guys he was with, they were finding him, and I got nothing doing it solo. Literally nothing.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I thought that's not supposed to make a difference, but because he did single and he couldn't find him, and I was in single and I found him, but not as bad as he did. Couldn't find, but they were pretty bloody scares.
That's so strange.
The Quicksilver mission was sending you to a planet that didn't have the flora on there in order for you to scan it and complete the mission.
Well, no, it was destroy hazardous flora.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
But
there
it
was
has
no
been
hazardous flora.
Yeah, I had a glitchy. I had him tame wild creatures, and it sent me to a planet that was a glitch planet. There was one animal on it. It was a flying balloon that didn't eat. I'm going, how can it send me here?
Yeah, sometimes those missions are a little buggy, but yeah, I did the weekend mission. I did it solo? No, I didn't actually. I picked up a random in the anomaly when I went to do the mission, so I wasn't doing it solo. And it went quick for me.
Yeah, I usually haven't had a problem at all, but that mission I did, it was just the reason I mentioned it was a funny coincidence that I was doing it, and I even said to myself, what the hell? Where's all these plants? Like they had gone back and you'd run 2 more missions from the anomaly, and I hadn't finished that mission yet. I'm still there, and I was probably there another 20 minutes.
Yeah, just looking for plants.
Yeah.
What's going on, Gary? How you doing?
With you there, dude.
Yeah.
Gary 420.
What's going on, Gary? How you doing today, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you're having a good day. All right, take it easy, Sam. Oh, gotta get back to adulting. No worries. We'll talk to you later, my friend. Appreciate you stopping by.
See you later,
Morning,
Sam.
Gary.
Here we go. Elena, what's going on? How are you doing? You and Gary, drop this link here. It's my new Discord. You guys are more than welcome to join up. And while I'm streaming, I'm going to try and be live in voice chat. People can jump in and just hang out and chat. Or, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to join game as well, or come hang out.
Reminisce about the good old days when I used to play.
When Rev used to be able to build stuff, yeah. Get your fix vicariously here, Rev.
Quick, someone do a glitch stack.
Yeah.
I'm jonesing.
I need one, man. I need one.
Oh, dude, I tried to just do a little build, and it was so painful. Everything was cascade deleting, and because the timing was off, I was like placing the pyramid and the cube every time instead of it switching the part over, and I got to the point where it was too many reloads, and
that'd be super
painful,
frustrating.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. It was. So I got at least to see the parts, and even looking in the build menu was a treat. All that stuff we take for granted now.
Yep.
She's like, "Oh, I can see the build
I
menu."
can see him. I remember when I used that one to do.
Oh, dude, I went to Electric Avenue. I went to my build,
Mhm.
and I felt awful because I was standing there and it had somebody else's name on the thing, and I couldn't
No
move any parts or
way.
delete anything. It was horrible, man. It sucked. I thought I was going to enjoy
that's
it,
too
but no, I
bad.
didn't. It was...
Not at all, no. Oh, that's brutal, my friend. Yeah, I feel for you there. That is brutal.
I know how you feel, dude, when you remember when your PS5 was conking on you and you said, no, I'm not having a 2-week turnaround or a month turnaround.
Month turnaround, not having a nub.
I'll deal with it. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Well, and that's why I haven't been touching any of my like stream tips or anything like that. I just leave them alone, and when my PS finally catches on fire, they'll help me replace it. Because it's gonna happen.
In case just to tell, just send them there. And it was on fire. Go.
Yeah.
Got 4 alarm fire at the Silver House. So we'll get over there.
I should maybe alert the fire department, be like, look, if you come over here, you need to make sure you've got a C-class fire extinguisher that's able to deal with electrical fires, because that's what it's going to be.
He visited one of Joe's builds again, and he put 4,000 fire barrels in there, and one of them set Emra's PS5 on fire.
Yeah. How do I build?
I'm going planet hunting for you.
Okay, well, if you stumble across something, let me know. Yeah. Elena, how do you build futuristic 80-looking city prop? Well, I mean, you're going to need to be a bit more specific there, Elena, in what you're looking for. Because, I mean...
Screens are always a good shout.
Yeah.
Form of a billboard or something.
Yeah. Billboards are always a good call, especially if you can back them with some lights on a timer. That'll give the billboard kind of a animated look. Use a lot of alloy.
If you got legacy parts, the legacy metal parts are dope for 80s stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you've got access to any legacy metal, that's very helpful.
Love the legacy metal part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, I think that's actually you liked that on my Alice Labs build.
I did. Yep.
That was what I primarily made it out of, was the legacy part.
The metal legacy. Yeah, they
I went
great
back,
look.
dude, and changed the whole build of mine. That overbuild that I had, the spaceport.
Mm-hmm.
I went back in and redid all the flooring with the legacy flooring so that you could sit the light panels in, so you get those 4 corners lit up, the 4 L shapes.
Yeah.
Start throwing the triangle parts in as well, and it breaks them up even more into cool kind of glyph patterns, and it just works so well, the legacy stuff, if you got it.
Well, the colors are better too. It seems like the color options are much more vibrant.
Yeah. Especially the changes to rust and things like that, really noticeable, and wood especially on the legacy parts. I hadn't even looked at changing those till I can't remember who it was I saw using it, but the rust effect looks insane on
it. It looks so good, yeah. Changing up the textures on them, they take the legacy stuff takes color and texture really, really well. And that's
I didn't realize that changing the texture also changes the palette of colors, right? So you get different types of yellows and different types of reds if you've got a wood piece as opposed to an alloy piece. And
and it's where the accents are. It changes, and it's.
Which is the legacy metal parts that you mean? I probably don't have them because I've only been playing a year and a bit, so.
Okay, yeah, they're pieces from pre-Frontiers, and so before Frontiers came out. Well, basically, with the release of Frontiers, they reworked the entire build engine, and all the basic pieces like alloy, timber, and stone used to be metal, wood, and what they call the third one. I'm drawing a blank on what they called the
Yeah,
third
can't
one,
remember
but yeah, and so those pieces then got phased out of the game. So if you had them unlocked in your save, you kept them. You could still use them, but you can't unlock them anymore at the anomaly. You can unlock them through save editors and stuff like that, but you can't even cash pin them.
Oh yeah, I've got the. I guess because I don't know, other new players now probably can't get the old freighter parts. I guess either, right?
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, the old freighter parts are also considered legacy.
Yeah, the pieces
Yeah,
that were all,
I've got
all
those at
white.
least, and I like them.
Yeah, they're
actually.
great. Those parts, the
I've
legacy
got a
freight
mix
parts
in
are
my
cool.
freighter, like old and new. I mixed them together so they kind of add like a.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, they come up with good mixes. I did the same on mine. Yeah, it's good to mix them together.
I like the black floor in the old ones.
Yeah, it's a real nice black. It's a dark
Although
black.
when they did the update and the change, and the first time I went in the build menu on the freighter and pulled out that new fleet command terminal, I thought, oh my god, that is a sick part.
I love it. Yeah,
The one
that's
with the beams, the blue holographic beams on it on the top.
Yeah.
And now they've upgraded it even better, even nicer.
Yeah, it looks so. I mean, they improved the animation on it,
Yeah.
so it's lots
What
of
were
fun.
I'm sorry to interrupt. What were the elements you were looking for?
I gotta jump back into my Assisted for No Man's Sky app.
The sodium?
Let's see here. So
Those noble gases.
need all three noble gases. Need ammonia, uranium, dioxide, phosphorus, pyrite.
Aren't you on creative mode?
Yeah, I am currently. I was talking with Fish earlier today about a unicorn system, one that is able to hold both a stasis device and a fusion igniter farm. So that's pretty high on my bucket list right now. Things I'd like to find is a system like that can hold both of those. That's got the stuff to do them both.
What's a planet that's called a Xeno colony? I've never had that before.
That's
I had that once about a week ago.
Yeah, that's a corrupted planet, like a void planet. It's been taken over by the void items.
Isn't that what they called the one from Alien?
Yeah, xenomorphs. Yeah, that's what they call
I
the
thought there was
aliens.
a
Yeah.
Xeno, and I thought, when I saw that, I go, can they use that? Isn't that copyrighted?
I guess not.
But the word xenomorph, yeah, possibly.
Yeah, probably the word xenomorph is, but just the suffix xeno probably they were able to copyright. But yeah, those are infested planets. That's the word I was looking for. There we go.
I've noticed
Man,
scanning
I miss
fauna.
planets.
I miss finding
noticed-
planets.
I noticed scanning fauna that always on a paradise planet, the maximum fauna you'll ever get is 8, and it's generally 6 or 7. And then if it's a scum world, like you get a storm every 25 seconds, it's anywhere from 10 to 15.
Because the game likes making you run around in those storms more often.
Yeah. And then in the last week and a half, I found those storms becoming like, I was on a planet 2 days ago, and I'm not lying, literally every 4 minutes a storm came in. I'm like,
Them
for
rolling
fuck's sake,
through.
it literally just left.
Yeah.
It's
Astute
not
lady,
like a
you
build
just
menu,
said that.
Just deciding what to put down, and all of a sudden visibility goes to 0, and you just sat there again waiting for it to go. Oh.
Well, it
Yeah.
looks like I gotta wait. Yeah.
And the frost planet's the worst, because then your stupid visor freezes over when the cold
Oh,
comes
I
in, and you
hate
can't
that,
see.
dude. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Even-
little creeping on the
Even if
edges.
you're not going to die because of the you got enough life, all that shit, but you can't see what you're doing anyway.
Your FOV's 10 instead.
Yeah.
Every 4 minutes.
Yeah, you just get your screen completely ices over.
I want that damn flamethrower.
Oh
Just
yeah.
one thing to have. I don't understand why they gave that and nerfed it away. I don't understand even any other way why they take that away. Especially when they gave it back to Sentinels on the new one. They gave them
They gave the Sentinel mechs, the mechs.
I don't remember
Yeah.
this. Was this an attachment for for your weapon?
For your multi-tool, yeah, it was
right.
put in. I don't
And you
remember
can't give it.
when they put it in, but yeah, it was for one update. It accidentally slipped into the update, and you could find multi-tools with a flamethrower weapon attachment. And then the next
I have
update, they
that.
pulled them out. And so you can't get them anymore. I tried, when Waypoint dropped, I tried to find, like, I found somebody who had that, and I had to package it to try and pass it, to then dupe it and pass it to me, and it doesn't work. It won't go. The
So
game
you
won't
tried-
recognize it. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can still get it through save editor though.
he tried all that. Zoo tried everything he could try to pass it because him and Ricey did that. They wanted to see. They went specifically to see what they could pass back and forth, what would take it, and no matter what they did, he couldn't get that flamethrower to go.
Couldn't get the flamethrower to pass. Yeah. Yeah, but it's,
Yeah, I used to have one.
See it in save editor.
Well, Ricey's awful good at that computer shit. Well, I guess so is like Enric, but
Yeah.
he tried everything. He tried to get it to pass, and he couldn't get it to go.
yeah, it's a no-go. For some reason, any of those archived packages, you just can't do them.
They must have put something in it that says it can't be Enraized.
I think so. Yep, that's
No-
definitely
no
what they
glitching allowed
programmed
on these
it.
cards. Yeah, it's gotta be because you can't glitch him. You can't do screw all with him, which is yeah. I don't understand why they. Everybody would love that. I don't understand why they don't put it back in. It's not. At first,
Yeah.
somebody mentioned they thought maybe it was because it's a flamethrower. It could be not humanized or whatever. But it's like, well, they gave it to the bloody Sentinels to kill us with it. So
Yeah.
That's fair.
So what's
right?
up with
Come on.
that? Yeah, come on, guys. Oh, great.
Yeah, I used to have the flamethrower in the game, but it was on an ugly experimental, so I got rid of it thinking that they were going to add it any day now. This was back.
It's gonna
Like,
keep
a
coming.
long
It's
time
gonna
ago
come
when-
back.
And at the time, we could still only have the 3 multi-tools, so I didn't have room for it. I wanted something better. And yeah, here we are like 2 years later, and it's still not added back into the game. So.
Yeah. Why? Come on, guys.
Might be on that list of things they're going to throw in the final Swan Song update.
Yeah.
Whenever that is, where they just go, okay, just have it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Enra should try and glitch it back in then. He can glitch anything.
Dude, Emra is the one who showed me how to move my save around from planet to planet and galaxy to galaxy using the anomaly. I thought he was taking the piss when he was telling me how to do it. I thought,
No,
"God,
it's
there's no
so
way of
nice.
doing that."
Yeah, that's one of my favorite tricks. I love that.
Wait, what can you do?
So basically, if you go to the anomaly and you teleport to a base in that same system, and then when you get, I mean, anytime you teleport from the anomaly to a base, you get that return to anomaly option. But if it happens to be in the same system that the anomaly's in, if you get to that base, you then quit your game, you load in any other game. Doesn't matter mode or anything. You load that game in. Right when you load in, you will have the return to anomaly option. You take it, and you return to the anomaly in that system that the previous save was in.
So useful. It's so useful.
Yeah. So if you find something cool on a save, yeah. So many times I found, well, like,
You find a good one on one save, but you want to use it on
Exactly,
another.
dude. That's the situation I had. I found this amazing planet, but I just didn't have enough parts to build on that particular save. So I was thinking, there's got to be a way of me getting to this galaxy and getting to this exact spot, and there was.
yep, you just
Yeah.
slingshot. Yeah, it's called a cross-save slingshot.
Yeah, whenever I start a new save, as soon as I get to the Nexus, I then jump to my legacy save and then just taxi myself wherever I want to go.
Yeah.
Wherever I've been on my legacy save, I can take a new save. So
Becomes
really
part
handy.
of your admin, doesn't it? When you start a new
Yeah.
save, it's like, okay, what cool stuff can I ping over to this guy first?
yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've got a multi-tool and a couple ships that I'll go get every save because I've got bases built there with them, and
yeah, me too.
yeah,
My
It's
favorite
just-
experimental I have on every save for sure.
yeah. It's just it's a nice quick way to get a good start.
Enra, you must be good luck. I'm on a paradise. Actually, that's weird. I'm on a paradise planet, and I just ran into some curious deposits.
Oh, nice. How many?
Just it's up this way. But and that's the thing that was annoying. The last one I found that was bloody huge. I got everything. I got like almost 15,000 out of it.
Oh wow,
I
nice.
never, yeah, I didn't think you'd get curious deposits on a paradise planet. I thought maybe it was
Yeah.
a little shitty or something.
No, I found curious deposits on a whitegrass lush before.
Well, they're not. There's only about 6 balls. Somebody said it doesn't make a difference, but the balls are bloody huge. They're like boulders.
Oh yeah, how much runaway mold you get from them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The size does not matter, but yeah,
okay.
because if you find like a big deposit, it'll be all different sized balls, but each one will give you the same. I forget exactly how much it is, but yeah, each ball gives you the same amount of.
Okay. Somebody else had said that.
Runaway mold.
Well, that kind of sucks then.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
I'm getting attacked.
I just read what Joe's just put in the chat. I hope so, dude. If they just kind of throw us everything. Here's some round parts. Here's some triangular parts. We had a hexagonal part here that we just kept on to for God knows how long. We didn't know what to do with it. Just take it.
You're gonna upload this video again, right, Enra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All
well,
my
so that glitch you showed me. I think that video. I was gonna do it a bit later, so I just want to make sure it was gonna be there so I could find it again and.
Yep, it will be uploaded. Well, Alina, if you would like, again, shameless plug, but in my Discord, I've created a channel called Sweet Spots, and that's basically a channel for builders to post cool finds, cool places to build that they might not ever use. So I went back through a whole lot of my old saves and found places I just dropped to BC because it looked cool and posted all of them on the Discord. So you're welcome to go there and look through. I've got several paradise planets there that have water. I've got one that's got some cool pancake islands. I've got posted there the Earth-like lush with the fake storms. And so, yeah, that you might be able to find something there. And that's always something I've never seen in another Discord. I've always been kind of wanting to do that, just kind of a channel for people to post cool things that they find that they know they're not going to be able to use. And so another builder can go there and do something with it.
Yes, Stanley, your Discord is really nice with all the I don't want to say the layout, I guess, or the amount of shit you can put in there. It's nobody else's is like that at all. Did you do that yourself?
I did, yeah. I spent the past couple of weeks kind of getting this all set up. And
so you guys make them, because some guys that are builders and shit, or not even say like Zeus or somebody. Some of the stuff is like you want to leave something and go, oh, you can't leave it here. No.
Oh yeah.
So,
this is. I'm in a whole lot of different Discords, and so it's.
Yes, I've seen you.
So I just kind of cherry picked from a lot of them.
Your logo is very cool, by the way.
I was just gonna say that, dude. Kudos on the logo. It's really nice, man.
Yeah, that's a picture of one of the corridors I built out of capillary shells on my freighter.
It's super clean, man.
So yeah, it's my only complaint about it is the capillary shells are so bright that they wash each other out. If I build it on a planet, I'm gonna put underwater corridors down the middle, and that glass helps refract some of the light, and so they look a little bit better. But on freighters, you could get the glass corridors in, but I haven't been able to figure out the spacing to get them to open up. So I couldn't use them. Just it's a straight corridor of capillary shells.
Hey, and I have some good news for you, I think.
What's that?
We've got dioxide, we've got uranium, and we've got ammonia.
Oh, nice. That's a good start.
What else did we need?
We needed phosphorus and pyrite.
That's a tough one to find.
We've
Pyrite,
got
I don't find
pyrite.
often.
We've got plenty of pyrite here. Phosphorus. Oh, is that the only thing we're missing is the phosphorus?
That has to be on a fiery planet, I believe.
Yeah. Damn, because we've got pyrite, we've got the ammonia, we've got the uranium, and we've got the dioxide, but we don't have the, what did you just say?
Phosphorus.
So,
So
okay, the question is, there is dioxide, you said?
Yes, there is dioxide.
Okay, so if you went big on the dioxide, you can use ferrite with dioxide to make phosphorus. So that might work.
Because right now it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a full system. It's a wealthy system. GEC. Conflict level is high, but it's not pirate gold. So let's see, we've got a noxious planet, an abandoned planet, high radio source, desert planet, sub-zero planet, and capped planet. So I can go check them out really quick.
Yeah, if you've got the time, that'd be great.
No, I've literally got like this. I'm with you, man. I'm ready to like get down, get into the game.
Anytime I ever hear anyone say Sub-Zero, it always reminds me of Running Man. Here is your Sub-Zero, now Plane Zero.
I always think of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I was gonna say is Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little older.
I love that movie. I actually just pre-ordered the special edition Blu-ray of that because I'm weird.
Running Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
rough.
It comes out. It comes out in like a month or something.
Oh, that's no good, Elena. The autofuse is blown twice inside of 20 minutes. Ouch.
In the house. Damn.
All right, so I'm gonna check out the Sub-Zero planet first. It's got all the dioxide on it.
Okay, yeah, absolutely, Christopher. Yeah, hold on. Let me get your perms tweaked. Because the channel is not visible to everybody. But
Good morning, Christopher.
Yeah. So that we don't get just random griefers popping in and going there and doing stupid shit to all the
Giraffe
sites.
emoji.
But definitely not sharing any of the sites with Crisscross.
He's not got access to the Discord, has he, dude?
I don't think so, no. Hey, what's going on, Crisscross? How you doing, man?
Didn't see you there.
No, totally didn't see you there, my friend. How you doing this morning? What's going on, man?
Where's Joe? How come Joe's not in here? I know he's in chat, but
Yeah, I'm not sure why. He might not be able to do No Man's Sky and Discord at the same time. And we know where Joe's priorities are.
yeah,
He's got them right.
glitches.
He's got them right. Yep.
Stacks and stacks and stacks of glitches.
I may or may not be in chat if I had access to the game as well.
And I wouldn't blame you at all. Not at all. Crisscross says, seeing Rev's name in blue makes him shiver.
Yeah, listen, I'm hovering over that button there, Chris. Don't
It's
tempt me.
it'll
Let me
happen.
block you.
It'll happen. All right, so that's set up right. It's gotta come up.
Apparently, somebody a while ago had given me a void egg, and I'm like just pulsing, and all of a sudden I get the message like, "Oh, prompt or whatever." Like, you got a thing coming up, right?
Mhm.
I'm thinking it's just like one of those like
Traders or
Traders?
something, yeah.
And no, it's the living ship thing. But I'm kind of glad because it's fully armored and it looks really nice. It's a hammerhead.
Oh, nice. A fully armored hammerhead. Very cool. Yeah, that's a...
man, with the antennas and everything. Oh, and it's appears to be all white, like white and blue almost. Let me on the camera right here.
That's pretty
Nice
cool.
find.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Nice.
It's white and like a silverish teal blue.
Ooh, nice.
That's super cool. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna save this and post
it in the
on
Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, post it in the Discord. Yeah.
I've got a
This
Living
is-
Ships channel.
By the way, this is the same system I just found.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
I literally was just pulsing to go to a planet, and then to that one planet, and then the message popped up for a different planet, but it also happened to be one that I needed to check out, and literally popped up. So.
All right, take it easy, Delta One. Have a good breakfast, my friend. Appreciate you stopping by.
I've been let down so many times with the color of shit where you get one, you go, oh, that looks sick, it's white and gold, and then you pull it out of the space station and it's pink and purple.
Oh, you guys, it's got purple, like, you know how it has like the rainbow stuff on the front?
Mm-hmm.
It's got like purple rainbow bits on the front, but the highlights on the back are all green.
Oh.
This is the weirdest colored living ship I've ever seen, but it fits living ships perfectly. It's like almost like the perfect living ship. I can't wait to show you all.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. Definitely got to post that.
I'm just really excited. Sorry.
No.
Rightly so, dude.
Yeah. But that's what makes this game so fun. Is stumbling across something that you've never seen before. And it happens
Right, and the fact that
regularly.
this is my first day getting back into it.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Like,
You're
I
hooked
haven't
back.
played since just now. I was just doing Blender stuff, and then I was like, well, I'll go check out some systems for him, and then that popped up, and
Now you're
it's been
hooked
a good
again.
day.
It pulls you back in.
It has, yeah.
That's No Man's Sky for you, my friend, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, I've only ever done that living ship mission once because it took about 4 days, I think, real time to do it.
Yeah.
You have to wait a lot of 24 hours. You do one thing, and then you have to wait 24 hours and do another thing. And it was about 4 days to do it in the end.
It's definitely, yeah, a bit time consuming for sure. But then all you got to do it once. You only got to do it once. And then the void eggs start just kicking off whenever you're pulsing.
That's good to know.
And so, yeah, that's upside to it. But yeah, it definitely takes some time that first. And it's you got to do it once each save too.
But I've never come across another living ship that nobody owns. It's just sat there, like, ever in the game. I've never just stumbled across a living ship. It's
You
just
won't.
sat waiting to be-
You won't, because all the living ship spawns are, if you're not doing the living ship mission, they're all regular ships. It's being in the living ship mission switches their code out for a living ship's code.
Yeah, clever
That's
bastard.
how you
Yeah.
can actually get like the living ships that you want. Is people will post like coordinates to that living ship, but when you get there, it's just going to be a regular ship. But if you use the void egg, then even if you don't go to the location it tells you to, if you go to that location specifically, it should show up.
So
Yeah.
there's still spawn spots that are definite, but you've got to be doing the mission for them to be in your phase of the game.
Correct.
Otherwise, they're crash ships, just
Yeah.
regular, whatever.
Got it.
Like Flowery has come across multiple crashed exotics. Like when he lands there looking for a ship, it's an exotic, and then he reloads and the living ship shows up. So
That's a living, yeah.
Ah.
Oh, that's
kind of a neat, yeah, because they just share the location. So
well, because usually the living ships aren't exotics. Usually they're based off of I think they're the haulers and the
yeah,
something else.
I think
It's
most
rare.
I see are shuttles, but I have seen every type of ship as a
Mhm.
living ship swap.
I've seen a fighter before as one.
Yeah, as well. Not a cool fighter. I think it
you
was.
haven't done it, Chris. You
barrel.
barely explore for 30 minutes before you sack it off. You're gonna sit there for 4 days doing this. What? I don't get a build part at the end of it?
Screw you guys. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, the first time I seriously went living ship hunting, I just played Portal Roulette and just spent like a whole weekend. It got so addictive, just trying to see what I could find in random systems.
Absolutely.
Before I actually chose one.
Portal Roulette can be super addictive.
Then I got bored of it and just assigned it to my squadron instead. I don't even fly it.
I've looked at a few times where I've been. I remember one instance with Joe where I was at the portal and he was sending me the glyphs through, and then I went to that planet, and then about 2 minutes later he said, "Oh no, it's in Eisentam." Not in Euclid, but the planet I landed on was insane. So I dropped a base computer on there and looked out and tracked on. But yeah, you can get lucky with that.
Definitely, yeah. Well, and that's the fun of it is you hit that portal and you got no idea what you're gonna find on the other side. I mean, well, it's the same, I guess, with warping into a system, but I don't know. Portal Roulette just seems a bit more chancy, I guess, for lack of a better word. If you're warping to a system, at least you know what the color of the star is and what the conflict level is and what the trade level is, and so you know a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, going in totally blind.
Yeah, with Portal Roulette, it's no idea.
Joe, screw you guys, I'm going home.
All right, well, Elena, about your city question, since I don't want to rub it in, but since Rev can't show you, let me show you something that I saw at one of Rev's Cyberpunk city builds that's lots of fun. It looks really good, especially in like cyberpunk futuristic type cities. So it uses short walls or small walls, alloy small walls, and the illuminated sides. There we go. So you just use UAG to glitch your illuminated side in, and then you just snap the alloy walls around above it, and it merges in there really nice. You see just the lettering, the sign itself disappears inside the walls. It's a really good look. And I know Rev used that quite effectively at his both Electric Avenue and the Cyberpunk City.
Yeah, you might almost call that a one-trick pony, but you'll find it everywhere I've done a build.
Yeah. There you go. Yep. Merged illuminated signs and calcium shrooms. You know you're at a Rev's build.
You know it. Yeah, it saves so much time in trying to manually place those signs where you can just snap it in like that into the wall and it's flush.
And it's just there, yeah. Yeah. Quick little UAG and go about your day.
Well, I'm trying to find the photo of this damn living ship in my files, and I don't know where it saved it to.
You better have saved it somewhere there, Finch.
I know, and it's not even under... And what's weird is I'm still having the bug where if I try and take a screenshot, it won't show, like, unless I do it with my computer manually using like the NVIDIA, it won't show the glyphs. Even if they're showing, if I say take screenshot clicking the A, it won't show the glyphs, and it does that on my Xbox too.
Even if the glyphs are on the screen?
Yeah, the glyphs are on the screen, and then they'll disappear when I save the photo.
What'd you do, Rev?
Instead of taking the photo, try the snipping tool. So once you've got it in photo mode and the glyphs are on the screen, open up your snipping tool on Windows or whatever you use.
Oh well, that's what I was saying. Is I just have to use NVIDIA, and that's what I have like a screenshot thing already, and
But it's taking the glyphs off when you use the NVIDIA.
No, not that. I'm just trying to find that right now, the one that's with the glyphs. That's what I'm having a hard time finding. I'm saying the one that I could find doesn't have the glyphs, and it's so weird because if I take the screenshot in game rather than use an external app, it won't show the glyphs.
It won't
it's
show.
been doing that since like Waypoint.
Yeah, that's been a known thing. Yeah, with
I didn't know if that was a thing.
That's a
or
known
not, so
bug.
I'm not sure.
So they don't even come on the screen when you just go into like picture mode.
well, they come on the screen. They just aren't part of the picture when you actually snap it, which is super weird.
Snipping tool on Steam just because I guaranteed it was on there every time because it was taking a snapshot of what I was looking at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what the game should be doing. It should be a screenshot. That's what it's called, a screenshot. But for some reason, it doesn't include that on the screen.
It used to. That's the weird thing. It used to.
Very strange.
It used to. I used to be able to do that on my computer, and now it doesn't do it.
Ghost in the Machine.
GG. The other really annoying part is I always have to turn off my HDR for like both the game and for my computer when I go to take screenshots on it. Because even though I'm not running through Steam, I'm running through like the Xbox app or whatever. But it'll just come out washed out if it's on any screen that doesn't process HDR, which to test, my other monitor isn't HDR, my second one, so I'm always able to like pull it over and just see if it looks right, and it'll always come out washed out if I don't turn off the HDR settings.
So strange. There you go. Yep, that's true, Christopher. Yeah, I've with that little illuminated sign merged into the short walls. Yeah, slap decals on them, and you can change the color of them. Give yourself like a multicolored. Chaotic Serenity, what's going on, man? How you doing? Eternal Darkness, what's happening, man? Sorry I didn't see you come in. We're gonna drop a link here. This is gonna be my new Discord. You guys are welcome to join up, and if you want to join in chat, whatever, just come hang out. You're welcome.
Okie dokie. Posting the living ship now. I think y'all are gonna really enjoy this one. Let's see here. Eye candy ships. Here we go. Living ships. Aha! I'm the first person to post them.
Yep. That was one thing. I didn't have any good living ships to post. I got something, I think, in all the other ship categories, but
your files are too powerful to max.
oh no. No.
Access denied.
Yep.
Well, looks like I'm subscribing. No, I don't. What the hell can I do? I don't know what I can do.
Upload it. Try uploading it to Google Drive and just posting the link to the Google Drive.
Okay. Yeah.
Document.
How do I do that? I just open up Google Drive or whatever, and it just automatically makes me
I would think, yeah. Just open up Google Drive and save it in there in the G Drive.
Okay.
And then you should get an option to share, and then the share option will give you a link. that you can then post wherever. That's usually how I get around those files.
Okay. Alright, so I have to go download Google Drive.
That's usually how I get around those file size problems. Is just post it in Google Drive and then post a link to it in Discord.
Alright, it's downloading now. Yeah, I'll have to start doing it. It's a little annoying, but it's okay. It's worth it just to get all the information. Good.
That good hammerhead knowledge.
Oh, my dad just sent me a link to it. He's watching the stream, apparently.
Oh, Crisscross has got a good idea. You open the pic in 3D Paint and then switch the file size to a JPEG, not a PNG. And it'll cut the file size down significantly.
So open it in what? Paint?
And 3D Paint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Open with. Okay.
Elena, I sound like a crow or someone who had too much whiskey right now, so better not talk. No worry, Elena. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. Hopefully your throat gets feeling better.
And you said JPEG, right?
Yeah. So, save it as a JPEG.
I want to know what a crow who's had too much whiskey sounds like. What is that noise?
You know, that inquiring minds want to know. It piqued my curiosity. I wonder if Taylor might know.
A whiskeyed up crow.
Okay, so it's looking right.
Sounds like a colloquialism from somewhere.
It does, yeah.
So do you think
Does
we'll get
anyone
the update
else
this
have-
week?
I do. I think we'll get the update here in a couple days. I really do.
You think it'll come Wednesday? That's going to be the shortest they've ever done that when he's put an emoji and it's come out. It's usually a week and a bit between.
Yeah.
He usually tries to get everybody's panties in a knot first, and this time he seemed to do nothing.
Yeah. Well, I think it's gonna be timed with the PSVR release.
See, I know there's no reason why you would actually, I guess, know this, but you figure I'm on Xbox, so I won't have to download all that shit for the PSVR 2, right? Because I'm not on PlayStation.
Yeah. I don't think that'd be part of your update file. Yeah, I wouldn't think.
I was going to say, because I don't know what all that. I didn't know. I thought that was a standalone thing. If you want to use that PSVR 2, you have to have a PlayStation as well.
Yep.
So it's like a fucking $1,500 system. Holy
Mhm.
crap.
Yeah, it's the same price as PC VR gaming. If you consider getting a gaming laptop that's going to run VR and a headset on top of that, and potentially, depending on what headset you get, you might need to get separate controllers and like a lighthouse sensor system for your room.
Mm-hmm.
That can be easily $1,500, $200, $2,000. So
Well,
the
in
big
Canada,
problem is that it's easier to get a PSVR 2 headset than it is a PS5.
as you guys say that, it's funny. In Canada here, I can go anywhere here and get a PlayStation 5. They're all over the place. I can go to the mall beside me and buy you 5 of them. They have them, but
it's allocation, isn't it, dude? From country to country, you know, each country gets so many units, and then if all of a sudden it doesn't take off in Canada, then you know
that new PSVR 2 thingy is about $750 in Canada. I saw the pre-list price. I thought, holy shit! And that's an add-on part. That's like $200 more than the PlayStation.
It's a hell of a piece of equipment, though, dude, technology-wise. I mean, I've known VR for 7 years, and the way it's iterated and moved on now, the stuff they've thrown into this PSVR 2 for the price is pretty crazy. I mean, you can pay nearly $1,500 for this new Quest Pro, which doesn't have half the specs that are in this PSVR 2. It's just you've got to have the unit to run it, right? It's the same with the other headsets, other than the Quest 2. The VR headset does nothing unless you plug it into a gaming PC. Same with the PSVR 2. You can't use it for anything unless you've already got a PS5.
Unless you've got the system to run it on. Yeah.
You got to be in that ecosystem.
So yeah, the one downside, but still very. I mean, VR makes me. I get bad motion sickness, and so I can't really play in VR. But I really wish I could, because I've been seeing some screenshots and stuff from that VR 2, and it looks really good.
Yep. There's nothing like that level of VR in a game when you're in it. Especially horror games like Resident Evil.
Oh God, yeah. Games that got a lot of jump scares.
Yeah. And with this new PSVR 2, they've got this eye tracking technology. So they've got a horror roller coaster game called Switchback. And it uses the eye tracking. So there are some rooms that you're in where there are mannequins that aren't moving, but the headset knows when you blink, and every time you blink, they move. That's the level of technology we're at now.
That's crazy. That's so nuts. Oh my God.
It knows where you're looking, if you've got your eyes shut, if you've got them open. It's freaky stuff, man.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh my God. Yeah. That's nuts.
And they got haptic feedback in the headset as well now. So if you get a headshot in game, that same feedback you get on your controllers, you now get on your head as well. It all just adds to the immersion.
To the immersion of it, yeah. That's crazy, yeah. Cool stuff for sure.
I want to see this Hammerhead ship. What's happening? What's the hold up, man?
Oh, I couldn't get it to work with Paint, so I'm having to do the Google Docs.
Oh, the Google Drive, right.
Or Google Drive, yeah.
Any of y'all tried that Open Chat GPT yet?
I've not. I saw Steve giving it a shot.
Right.
A couple weeks ago, but I am not myself. It seems very interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've had a few conversations with it just to see what it's like.
Yeah, that seems the crazy part about it for sure.
It's so fast, though. It's so fast what the responses from it.
I noticed on one of Joe's builds, he had a floor in the bottom. I think it was Joe's, and it was like a floor that had glass plate on it. You could see through the glass plate. Where's that from?
That is, it was probably alloy glass floors. Or it might have been the legacy metal, the metal legacy pieces had some really good glass in them.
Oh, maybe it was a metal, because I don't think I'd used them before, so maybe that's why. Because he had all this neat stuff, you could see the shit running on the floor. I thought, well, I don't remember seeing glass floors before, but
yeah, well,
I just missed them.
I've got them here on the pyramids. That's what the pyramids are made up of here in my gun turret. So I've got those glass floors lining them.
All right, there you go. There's the gorgeous ship.
There she is.
Gorgeous ship, huh?
Ooh,
y'all tell me what you think.
Dude, nice.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
I see that iridescent vibe on the bottom as well, where you've got the multiple shades of purple and white and pink.
Right.
Yeah.
I've never seen one with like this good of a color scheme before.
That's cool.
Usually they're like two-tone, or if they are three-tone, they're like really ugly.
Yeah, mine's like a fleshy color. It's not ideal, dude. I wouldn't have chosen it.
Not one would you would have chosen.
Honestly, that's not as bad as my first living ship, which I was so proud of when I got it. But I didn't realize that they came in like fully armored. I was very new to the game at this time. So the one I got only had the two pedals on the bottom, and then it was the arrowhead one. So a lot of people compared it to, we'll just say phallic symbols.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I got my first living ship, and everybody's just like,
why'd you ruin it for me? Yeah. Why'd you ruin it?
I know. I was so mad. I literally went and got a new living ship afterward.
Dude, there's some things you can't unsee.
Yeah, there are.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I was just like,
yeah.
Cooking.
Oh
So the
my
only
god, it's too funny.
Oh, yeah, that's
The
too
only-
funny. Yeah. Hang up then,
the only
Christy.
thing- the only thing I don't see on your Discord is a place to put. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Eye candy pets. I didn't see it. It's in a totally
Okay.
different spot.
It is in a totally different spot, yeah, because I thought about trying to break it into different categories, but really there is a different
fine,
with
it's
pets,
there.
but yeah.
Most Discords don't even have a spot to leave it, and there's a lot of the girls were asking, where do you put it? I said, I can't. There's only a few places to put animals I can find on everybody's Discord, and I'm a member of about 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah, I enjoy them. I think everything I've got posted, well, mostly everything I've got in there is modded pets that I've got, but I've got a few finds that I've thrown in there as well, of like some of the harder to find ones.
I see them all the time that people say are rare, and I see like people go nuts. Diplo. I mean, I scan at least 10 a day. It's like they're all over the place.
They are. They're well, and it's all about they are rare, but they're comparatively rare. And so if you're seeing a whole bunch of creatures, you're gonna see a whole bunch of Diplos. So it's all it's all
Same
about
thing with
Emra,
multi-tools, right?
Is that an intentional joke, putting a shuttle section under the eye candy ships?
I'm glad you caught that, Rev. Yeah, I was like, I almost called the channel shittles, but I didn't.
The odd shuttle isn't that bad looking. I like the one that looks kind of like a. I think Ender, you call it a pancake shuttle. Somebody did, or maybe it was that one looks actually not so bad to me, but.
It says a lot when the best one is not so bad to me.
Yeah.
The best one I've seen is
not so bad.
Well, let's face it, there's not much point to them. So
yeah, that's true.
If they made missions like you could taxi guys, you got to go get them from here to there or something, or give you an interior. Shuttles and Hollow should have an interior, gigantic freaking ship, and all there is a dinky ass cockpit.
Yeah.
The only benefit to a shuttle is when you're looking for specific coordinates and you're following the lines, and you can glance down at it pretty easily on the console compared to other ships. Like,
that is true.
It's laid nicely underneath you, so if you, I don't know, it's a bit easy just for that one purpose. But
although I
know
clutching straws there, but yeah, I'll give you that.
I don't fly one. I don't own one either. But
yeah. Well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, if you're flying like a fighter or something, you've got to be in pulse, because you get the little narrow or the little zoom back, and then you can see the or like when you're sped up, you could see the portion of the, I guess, console in your ship.
Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Never mind. Love you too, Daddy. For breakfast.
Update the amount of motion that the living ships have.
Upstairs.
Like you know how like they move.
Yeah, I think they
like,
did.
Because like it seems like they're not only more detailed, but the waviness of each motion for the texture seems like way faster, as well as like more. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I think they've been doing a lot of graphic stuff on the back end lately. I've been noticing.
Well, because I noticed as soon as I logged in and I got my graphic settings back to where they needed to be, I was like, wow, this looks a lot clearer than I remember. Like, way more crisp, so not sure. Probably.
Okay, let's see here. Edie, the only save I still has access to legacy parts that I haven't hit the build limit on is my permadeath, I believe. I think I've got a permadeath that still has access to legacy, but that's it. So while your avatar is yelling, it's just randomly assigned, Chrissy. So you just got lucky, Christy. That's all. Those little avatars when you join the server, yeah, they're just randomly server picks one and throws it out there. So I did not tell the server to say, if Christy joins, make sure her avatar's yelling. I didn't say that. Okay, so I think those are all wired correctly. Well, there's one sure way to find out.
So do you guys think that the snowflake means more uniqueness, or are we going to get some type of expedition?
I think both. If my research is correct, I think both.
I don't know if we'll get an expedition right off. I think they might put in some of the background stuff for an expedition, but not actually kick the expedition off for a few weeks.
Do you think we might at least get some prelude to it, like a quest or something?
It'd be nice.
That's something I've been dying for, is a new quest.
Yeah, that would definitely be nice.
Some new quest line that I can go through, and it doesn't even need to be an expedition.
Yeah, just some more, like story content. That'd be nice.
Yeah, just some new story. A lot of people have been speculating about going into the realm of glass.
Mm-hmm.
Which
seen
I
that a lot.
think would be really cool. I don't really understand it a whole lot lore-wise, but
I'm pretty sure Chris has already built that. I'm sure I've visited there.
I think Chris Cross already built that. Let's see here.
Yeah, I started doing the weekend missions after the whole in-depth storyline was going on. So, like, I've heard people talk about how Ariadne is an imposter and things like that, but I don't really know what they're talking about.
Well, like, when you go to use on the Sentinel pillars, when it'll tell you something like God damn it, now I'm gonna forget. But it basically says like false iteration or something like that. And it's in reference to Ariadne or whatever his name is. Like basically saying like it's a confirmation that he's like an imposter.
I think Kat plays as Ariadne, right? She uses that head.
Yep, I think she does.
The brain head.
Yep, yeah. It's the brain head. Yep.
Yeah, Chris confirmed it. Yeah, I did. I've already built that, so they're copying me again. Get them
imitation. Yeah, there you go. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, there, Chris. Right? Yep. Definitely make sure you're getting your residuals, though. Yeah, no doubt about that. So I think I've got those guns wired. Yeah, okay. That's set up.
Have we tapped into air traffic control?
I think
old Explorer, I think we can hear something on your end.
Yeah, I turned it off.
747 coming in on there.
There we go.
No worries.
I was wondering, I didn't think it was this mic. It's weird. I had this camera that I got the mic on now above my monitor, and when I was talking, nobody could ever hear me. So I moved it closer to me, and you guys don't have a problem now. But it's funny, you can pick up the TV that's another 7-8 feet away, and you're getting feedback. But yet when I'm talking, everybody says I can barely hear you. Weird.
You gotta love microphones, dude.
Yeah, what's your what are they? I don't even remember the name for it, but different mics have different zones that they basically got their sensors set in, and so like the mic I've got, you can alter what zones it pulls from.
Yeah,
but
like the threshold is when it picks up sound and when it doesn't.
and the directions it picks it up from. Like the mic I've got here, I've got it set so nothing from behind the mic gets picked up. And
Well,
so
I
it
got-
might be a setting like that, OE. But I mean, I can't
I
say for sure.
specifically bought this USB set of headphones I'm wearing now. They plug in ODC and it had a mic on it, and the mic does not pick up talking Discord. I can, and that's in front of my face. I can talk, and you guys can't hear me.
That's very weird then, yeah.
And the computer picks it up. It even says when I plug this in, it says we found a new input device.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
do
the
you
mic
want
on
to
the-
switch?
Yeah, it says it all the time. But I said, okay, so try it. It doesn't work.
No, that'd be too easy, OE. Things work the way they're supposed to?
If that was the case, I'd be sat here with a working laptop now.
Not trying to rub it in there, Joe. Sorry.
No, that's all. I want a fresh, clean Windows install. Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. Well, we did a partial Windows fresh install for you, just like you asked. No, that's not what I asked.
Thanks, but that's not what I said at all.
Yeah. Now you compounded the issue. Thanks for that, Microsoft.
Thanks for acknowledging that you did not understand what I wanted.
You wanted more purple dots all over your screen, right? Yeah. Okay. Done.
Got you covered.
I just realized I forgot to post the coordinates, so I went ahead and put the coordinates in.
Oh, okay.
I thought
Appreciate
you
it.
were just being elusive.
Planet.
Like, it's just
You get the glyphs, but if you really want it, you got to go find it.
I know, right?
See if people really want it.
All right. So, enter. Should I? What? I mean, I don't know. Like, should I wait to upload this, or should I go ahead and name it something cool just in case?
Yeah, you might as well go ahead and name it and upload it just in case.
Okay. What should I name at least the system? You're really good at picking names for them usually.
My wife's much better at that than me. I usually just use her ideas and pass them off as my own.
Right
But
now it's called Orabino Pints. And I
okay,
kinda like
that's
sounds
not.
like a cocktail.
It kind of does sound like a cocktail. Yeah, you know. Let's leave the proc gen.
leave the what?
Yeah, leave the procedurally generated one.
Okay. Should I do that for all of them? All the planets? They have unique names.
Yeah, stick with the proc gen.
Okay.
How about Ender's multifunction system?
Yeah.
It's a 2-in-1, or trying to be.
What am I missing? I'm missing a wire. Where am I missing it from? Oh, yeah, over here.
Don't want to upload all. We just want to upload.
I've always been so bad at trying to find places from those coordinates rather than the, like just the glyph and just looking for the base sign.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to find one of Chris's once, and it was one he'd built like quite a way up in the air.
Oh yeah. Okay,
And
gotcha.
I must have gone past it and underneath it about 10 times, going around this planet trying to find the thing.
Where is it?
I think it was Goat. I think it was the Goat build he did, the ship. And
Okay.
It
Yep.
was built so far up that I was clearly didn't have a clue what I was doing trying to read the coordinates, and the number that I was trying to move was not moving because that was the up and down.
Yeah. It definitely took me a minute to get the hang of using those planetary coordinates.
I think you've also got to fly with the camera inside the cockpit, right, to even see those coordinates on your screen.
Yep. Yeah. You got to be
And
doing
I
it first
normally-
person.
Right, yeah. I normally fly around with the outside camera on the ship, so that wasn't helping.
That wouldn't have helped either.
I found half the ships you're flying in when you're trying to get those, which I can't do worth a shit anyway, to find those coordinates. You can't see them when you're flying. Even if you look
they'll
down, I can't
render
see
in.
them.
Right.
They're too low in the cockpit.
Yeah,
That's
they'll
why I was
only
saying
show when
shuttles.
yeah, that's the one upside of shuttles is that they're
Yeah.
located somewhere
Just
easier
a
to
bit
see.
closer.
Yeah.
You can just glance a bit easier.
Put another tick
So-
in that shuttle box. There we go.
We'll find something there useful eventually.
Redeeming qualities of the shuttles.
Turn them off. Okay. So they're programmed appropriately. All right. Good deal. For game streams, I'll usually use a separate. Yep. Yeah, I don't. I'm really want to try VR. I'm afraid it's going to make me sick, but I really do want to try it just to see.
Me too.
Yeah.
It gives me a little bit of a headache, but I think it's just because of the headset that I have.
Yeah.
What are you using, dude?
Huh?
What headset are you using?
I have the crap. I'm first the MetaQuest.
Oh, the Quest 2, the white one.
Yeah.
For about $30, I bought a pro head strap for it off eBay, and it's been amazing.
No, I think yeah, I got one. I think that's literally the same one I have. Is it the one that kind of like clips onto your head? It's got all the foam.
Yeah, the Bobo VR 2, I think it's called or something. But yeah, it does
Yeah,
just slide into
that's the one I got,
the sides. It's got the little dial on the back like the PlayStation VR 1.
Well, my problem is I have to wear glasses, and
Okay.
unfortunately, the thing that we got to put inside of it for people with glasses then makes it stick too far away from my face, and it distorts everything. So I have to take off my glasses, and then that's what ends up giving me the headache, is the fact that I'm having to look at a screen really close without my glasses.
Hey, what's going on, Vortex? How you doing? What's going on, my friend? Yeah, condenser microphone. That's what I have, Alina. Yeah. I can't play right now. Both gaming computers are taken because son's best friend is over, getting withdrawal symptoms. Yeah. Sorry, guys. You guys got to take a break. Mommy's getting twitchy. Mommy's got to glitch something. Come back in 20 minutes.
Yeah, imagine how I feel then, Elena.
Oh God, Rev, I really feel for you, my friend. I really do. That's gotta hurt.
I'm about a day away from busting out the Lego, I think. Going back to manual.
Yep. There you go.
Manual building.
There you go. Lego glitch stacks.
Get the Meccano out.
Yeah.
I used to love a bit of Meccano.
My 11-year-old just started getting into that, and he's been having some
nice.
fun with it. Yeah, he's big into Lego. Anything Lego, he's really liking. Has a lot of fun with it, and so I'm hoping here another couple of years he'll get into some No Man's Sky.
Sounds like he's on that trajectory, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Vortex, I dropped a link to my new Discord there if you'd like to join up and come say hi. But I think actually I'm going to have to call it for today. Yeah, I got
Okay.
a little bit after 8 my time here, so I got the natives getting restless. About time to get some breakfast in them. So
Make
this
some French toast.
Yep, that's probably what they're going to demand, yeah. It's my own fault for introducing them to it.
Yeah.
And don't forget, that ship that I posted is also in the same system that has all the stuff.
Excellent. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely go check that
So
out then.
just use those coordinates, and you can get to that system, and then you don't have to worry about the ship if you don't want.
Alina, 20 won't do it. Come back in a couple hours. There you go, yeah. There you go. Scratch the itch. Yeah, and Legos might do it. They might do it. You can give them a shot. But all right. Well, hey, I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out today. This has been fun. It's been awesome having people in chat with me, just being able to talk with people while I'm building.
Yeah, dude.
This has been cool. So I'm this is pretty much going to be standard for my streams, is that I'm going to be in chat in Discord while I'm streaming. So anybody, welcome anytime to pop in, say hi, even if it's just for a couple minutes. Say hi to everybody. And you're definitely welcome to jump into stream with me as well and mess around. But yeah, thanks a lot for coming and joining the Discord in the first place, everybody. That's been great. Hopefully there'll be some cool stuff in it. We'll be doing some fun things. I think me and Rev and Joe are gonna get some challenges going, start some build challenges, and I think there's one channel called, what do I call it? Call for Extras. So I'm gonna post something in that channel if I'm shooting some video that I just need extra players to come join the game, and then you'll be part of the base tour video or whatever video I'm making, and then yeah, I'll just join up and I'll tell you what you need to be dressed as and come around, run around and just have some fun. And I've done it a couple times before, and it's always been a good time just hanging out in game with people. And hopefully now that multiplayer's working a little better, it'll be more tenable. Keep our fingers crossed. But,
sounds great, man. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yep.
This is honestly been.
Yeah, that is my Discord link, DD. Yeah, this has been a blast. I've enjoyed. It's
really
made the building go quick.
Come on here, man.
Yeah. It's been fun. So yeah, we'll keep doing it. I will not be live tomorrow or Wednesday. I'll be live Wednesday night doing the Wednesday team stream, and then I'll be live again Thursday morning. I'm off Thursday, so.
All right.
But yeah, everybody have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for coming and watching the stream, hanging out. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm sure I'll see you in other streams later.
Take it easy,
All right.
guys.
Goodbye, Henry.
Later.
Goodbye, stream.
Take it easy.
See, the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. He took that ship in tow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.